So I'm here again, and if you get angry on me, I'm really sorry for that. Before going further, just let me know that my voice is clear. I mean, you can listen to me. I really need to know that first. It's because, I'm just struggling with my voice problem. So please write it down that you can listen to me. Then I will go further. Okay. I really would like to talk about the morning session, and it is important because at last I actually took it read, but I want to describe about the entry pattern. You guys can listen to me or not? I mean, if you don't listen to me, then I need to fix something first. So please let me know that you can listen to me, okay? It's very important for me. Otherwise, I'll talk and you won't listen anything. That will be disaster, okay? So, are you new here? Otherwise, you should write down something because I am I'm just requesting you again and again. Please let me know that you can listen to me. Stephen, thank you, brother. I need this confirmation. Otherwise, I can't continue. So now I can go to I mean, deep to the price action. Okay. I would like to show you how you will place your entry first. So all of you know in the morning session, I was actually, thank you, Amga. Thank you, brother. In the morning session, I was talking about here, this is the 15-minute fair value gap. I mean, this is from the 15-minute fair value gap. I'll go to the 15-minute chart. So here's your 15-minute fair value gap. I told you that how to use this 15-minute fair value gap, and what this would be your breakaway gap. Okay. Thank you, class ICT. Thank you, brother. Uh, Ergoid. Uh, Amga, what does it mean? Ergoid. I'm really so weak in English. I mean, I'm sorry for that. Okay. So that was my lower portion of the price action, and that was my upper portion of the price action. And I told you I can see only this buy side liquidity. There is nothing. I mean, if this has broken to the lower side, then I will look for this sell side. Until then, I have only this buy side liquidity, nothing else. I have nothing. If you were with me in the morning session, you already know that I told that. Okay. Now I will go to 1 minute chart. You know the level now. So this is the 1 minute chart, and prices over here. At last moment, I will just use the reply mode because I need to use the reply mode. I did something wrong. The reason is I was actually busy. My sister called me and she was actually standing to the bus stand. So I had to go to pick her up. I didn't actually have the patience to do something. I thought I will just take an entry and I will go. I will leave it like that way. But whatever it is. So if you were with me in the morning session, I told you price came here. It respect the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. I will talk about the opening gap uh, M. I will talk about that. But if you ask me about this new day opening gap, this is the closing price from yesterday 5, and this is the opening price from yesterday 6 p.m. So there was a gap. That is that gap. Okay, I marked it from there. I would like to finish this first, then I will answer all of your question, but let me finish this first. It is very important. When I have seen market actually respected the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap from this candle, I told you that I want to see that market will come back to the upper level of this fair value gap and then it will go higher. This gap, I mean this open new day opening gap will be the most obvious place. It should go over there. Then I will see how it reacts over there. Then I will think it will go upside or it will go lower side. That is, I mean, that is not the matter before price reaching over there. Now you have a direction, right? You know how to start your day. Now you all know how to start your day. You guys can listen to me clearly, right? I'm sorry for my voice problem again and again. So you see this breaker and I will mark the 9:30 opening actually. I would like to mark that. So this when price will be here, that will be my 9:30. Before 9:30, I don't have any trade and I don't have this. Okay, I'll just keep it. Okay, that is the breaker. It's because price went lower, it went higher, it went again lower. It has taken this sell side liquidity. And when price go through this, I mean this level, this is valid for, I mean breaker. Okay, this is the breaker. There is some other requirements. I will talk about that when I will start the breaker lesson. But right now, breaker, I'm not interested to talk about breaker. Okay. So breaker is something which is actually 95% times it will work. So I will go little bit further and price went there. This is there and this is the 9:30 opening. This specifically, this black candle is my 9:30 opening. What I need now, I want to see when I will take my entry. If you were with me, you have seen that I tried to mark some kind of fair value gap over here, but it actually didn't made any fair value gap, which is obvious. So I remove that fair value gap, and instead of that fair value gap, I mark this breaker. Now you ask me why I did this, why I was forcing market to make some kind of level so that I can take my entry. It's because from all over this place I took, I mean I read the price. What happened? What happened? I'm busy. না কথা বলা যাবে না পরে একটু পরে. I'm sorry brother, my sister was here. She just come home from the capital of my country. I mean she she's doing a job, so she just come home today, and I'll just try to finish streaming, I mean faster. So where I was over here somewhere. Okay, so I was forcing the market to make some kind of level over here so that I can take buy entry. Why I was forcing market to do that? You read all the price action from here. It supports your logic. It came to the higher fair value gap, went higher, it came back over here to the upper level. You have to leave it. Okay, I mean if you have to go the price little bit lower, it doesn't matter. So it came back to the upper level of the 15-minute fair value gap, and then look at the run. How beautiful the run was. আমি streaming করতেছি please. I'm so sorry. So I have seen this run. This was very energetic run. You see every candle is bull candle, and this is not kind of this price action. You see this is kind of sloppiness. This is all sloppiness, but this is the run. This is the run. I have seen this one. In the meantime, I have seen it has shifted the market from here. This all the market structure shift as well. It has taken the I mean sell side liquidity. It shifted the market. I was looking for a fair value gap. If I have seen a fair value gap, that would be better for me to, I mean, for being, I mean, taking a entry over there. But I didn't see any fair value gap over there, so I saw this breaker. It should work. This breaker should work. Low, high, lower, low. The highest up close candle is your breaker. Price went through the breaker. In this candle, you should have take your entry, but this is 9:30 opening. We don't take entry before 9:30. and at 9:30 we actually expect some kind of volatility. So I should let the price go sometimes. I mean 1 or 2 minutes. If you have the setup already, you have to let the price go for 1 or 2 candles. So what I should have done, I should have, I should do wait. Why I will wait? I will see the very next candle actually went little bit lower. I need to see that market would like to go higher. It should use, it should respect the breaker. How do I know that it will respect the breaker? I need a candle which will close above this breaker. When I will see that, the very next candle, when it will come back to the breaker, I will take my entry. That should be the framework. Okay, so this candle actually closed above this breaker. Now if price can come back again to the breaker level high, I will take my entry. I mean to this candle. Okay, specifically this candle, it should be my entry candle. I was busy, guys, so I will show you where was my entry, and I have to put my stop loss just below the lows. Okay, because it shouldn't go below the breaker again. It shouldn't go. So you will just put little bit lower of the lows, and your target, where will be your target? The lower level of this new day opening gap. Class ICT 926 and 928. 926, 928. Okay, yeah, I will talk about that. You are talking about this fair value gap. I will talk about that, brother. Don't worry. I don't think I didn't see that. I saw that. I will talk about that. Just give me some more time. I need to finish this first. So in that candle, specifically in that candle, you should be in the market. You are already in the market. When just price came to the upper level of the breaker, you will be in the market. Your stop loss will be just below this low. The this low. Okay, what do you see? You can see this is my strategy. I do something like that way. So that should be your entry. Your exit will be the lower part of the new day opening gap. You don't take risk to the upper part. You will take the risk lower part. But what you can do, you can actually put your stop loss, take profit to the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. It is fair value gap as well. The opening gap to the consequent encroachment, actually a place where price most of the time it trade. But when it will come to this lower part, you will take some kind of partial. Okay, and you will put your stop loss to the break even. That should be your framework. So let's see what price did, and the very next candle it went higher, and like something over here. Okay, it should be done. Now I will show you what I did. I was in hurry, so guys, don't think I would take that type of entry. And you will see where was my entry. Okay, look over here. Look over here. Okay, that was my entry. I took my entry over there at 9:30. I didn't even see the time. If you remember, in that time, actually, I got my sister's call, so I was just talking to her, and I just took this shitty entry. But I'm just telling you the framework, okay? We were reading the price, and we know if price would like to go higher, it should respect this fair value gap, and it actually respect the fair value gap, also the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap. You were with me. You were actually reading the price with me. It went higher. Where did it go? It went to this level. The lower part of this new day opening gap. Oh, I forgot to tell you something else. Actually, for placing your target profit to the consequent encroachment, another confluences is there is also high. Okay, swing high. So there is the liquidity. So you can easily put your target to the consequent encroachment, and you really don't need to close your partial at the lower level. It's because market will go above to take the liquidity from there. So consequent encroachment, you are safe. So I forgot actually to mention that. Whatever it is. Okay, so when market respect from there, it came to the upper level of this fair value gap. Don't look all of this price action. This is different. I will talk about this later, but let me finish this first. When it came to the upper level and gave you this beautiful run, this is the setup of for your opening. 9:30 opening. Okay, and you got your market structure shift. Let me just remove this one. This is your market structure shift. You mark this breaker, and you have to mark the consequent encroachment as well. And as this is the 9:30 opening, you will expect some kind of volatility. At 9:30 it came to the breaker, but you will wait, because this is 9:30. If this is not, this wasn't 9:30, like think this is not 9:30, okay? This is some other time. What I did, if it was other time, when this candle came to the upper level, I would take my entry. I would put my stop loss just below the, breaker, somewhere here, okay? And I would be stopped out. To be honest, this is the thing I would do. So market would go lower and I would be stopped out over here. And when I would see this candle again, it went above the breaker, I would wait. If market can come back again, I would take my entry over there and I would put my stop loss below this lows, and that would be my target. It is the way, this is the way you have to, frame your trade. Before this entry you were reading the price, and when you have got this setup, you have to believe this setup, okay? Otherwise it is very difficult. If you don't believe your strategy, your setup, your reading price, are you guys getting me? Write it down, okay? That you are getting me or not. Now I will talk about the fair value gap. This fair value gap, this fair value gap, okay? Just let me make it bigger a little bit. And where, okay, this fair value gap, let me mark it. Why I didn't talk about this fair value gap? What is the reason? Maybe 3 to 4 days ago I actually talked about this, so I'm gonna actually explain this again. Now when I make this bigger, you can see this is a very nice and clean fair value gap, very nice. After market structure shift, this is a very good fair value gap. Now look at the price. This is the actual, i mean actual chart, okay? Now if I remove this one, you guys will tell me, okay? And I will just use my reply mode again one more time. Sorry for guys. Okay, so there is a market structure shift. Do you see the fair value gap over there? It is very hard to see that fair value gap. So if you see, it is very hard and you have to push your chart something like that way. You don't count that fair value gap, okay? I mean, is this point clear, guys? Let me know. Don't know. Yes. Okay. Thank you, brother. You are getting the point. That's my success. I'm trying to give you the point how to read everything. So let me know this on as well. If you ever see some kind of fair value gap which is really so hard to mark, you won't, you won't mark them. If I didn't see this breaker over here, I never take my entry over there. I would never, I mean, frame my trade over there. As I have seen there is a breaker, so I didn't care about the fair value gap, because this breaker is actually perfect breaker. I am telling you again, when I will start the breaker lesson, I will tell you everything I know about breaker, and you will start to understand what is breaker is, actually what is breaker is, okay? But right now please don't ask me, because I would like to go with my speed. I don't want to give you everything in one time. That will be difficult for you guys as well to take all the information, okay? Thank you, Dono. I think only you got the point, and there is 10 more people they don't understand. Do I need to repeat them all? Oh man, it is very difficult. Whenever you will see this kind of fair value gap, which is really so hard to see, notice, you have to skip them. You can't take them as your, as your fair value gap. You can do it. I'm not telling you that you can't, but most of the time you will see this actually doesn't work, okay? It's kind of inner feelings or something like that, okay? Probably there is a nice fair value gap in 30 seconds or less, but it is out the topic is out of. Yeah, brother, I actually don't want to go to the second fractal. It's because most of the people they don't use the, i mean what can I say, they are not, they can't go to the 30-second chart, okay, or second chart. It's very difficult. uh, even I never go to the 30-second chart. I i love 1 minute chart because I can read the price of a very clear way. But if I force the market to, I mean, if you go to the 30-minute 30-second chart, maybe you will see some kind of very nice fair value gap over there. Yeah, you will get that. But I'm talking about only 1 minute. So if you have that facility to go 30-second chart, maybe that will be your uh, entry point, something like that. I don't want to talk about 30-second or second chart. Okay, now that is your, I mean, that should be your framework. Now you can tell me, brother, it's a very small run, you see later it came lower, then this we have got this big run. Now I'm gonna this run. Okay, now what I told you about this new day opening gap, I told you I will see how it reacts. If I see it went through this gap, I will look for my another entry. Okay, I mean, some kind of entry pattern over there. If it respect, I mean, if it use as a resistance, then I will read the price again. Are you getting me, guys? I need your reply in every time. Okay, every time you have to give me the reply. In Twitter, you guys, I don't know why, but you don't give me the reply. But here you have to give me the reply. Otherwise, I will say same thing again and again and again. Okay. So you have to give me the reply that you are getting my point. So when price went there, look at the price. I mean the bodies. Where did it close? And just do this again for you guys. Okay. So I've marked the constant investment, and now you will notice where the bodies close. Okay. Look at the bodies. It went higher. I mean the wick went higher, but what did the bodies close? Below the consequent encroachment. Even the last week, it went to the consequent encroachment and gave you this big run. What you are expecting now? Now, look at the chart. What is it telling you? It is telling you that I am gonna be very strong. I won't let the price go above. Instead of that, I will send it lower. Where? To this sell side liquidity. Price is telling you that this gap, this new day opening gap, he is very strong and he's telling you, I don't accept price to go higher and take the buy side liquidity. Instead of that, I will send the price lower and it will take the sell side liquidity, because price always go liquidity to liquidity, and sometimes it stopped to the, I mean, the imbalance. Okay, it will go toward the liquidity, and then where it will stop some kind of imbalance. Okay, where it will get some kind of fair value gap or something, it will stop over there. So now what will you expect? You will expect price will go lower because this is respecting. Now will you entry? Because you don't have any setup over here to take sell. You have this level, you have this breakaway gap. When price will go through this breakaway gap, and you all know what, if it can come, I mean, like this, if you see something that just let me 1 second. If you see something that, then you will actually uh, look for entry over for sell. Until this, you have no sell trade, no sell trade. You are getting my point. I am thinking like that way. Hence, don't know class, and then Amga, Stephen, everyone. Let me know that you are getting my point. Okay. So until that setup, I mean, just one more time, until this, I don't have any sell, I mean short, I don't have any short. I won't take my short over here. What I will do, I will read the price. What is my expectation now? My expectation is it will go lower and it will take the sell side liquidity, because I'm seeing this new day open gap is actually respecting. Okay, Hans, thank you, brother. So I'm telling you what I am giving you right now. I'm giving you the way you will read the price and when is the right time to take the entry. Why you won't take this short? I'm telling you all of this. So you have to understand this. Otherwise, like if you just ask me the question, why brother, how do I trade this? How do I trade that I can't give you the answer without seeing the chart. It's very difficult to read your comment and then give you the answer. It's very difficult, trust me brother. At least it's very difficult for me. I can't do it clearly. So I am now expecting price will go lower. Will I take short? No, I won't take short. I will never take short. I will wait. What happened? mm, is not working? Okay, so I'm seeing that price went here, it came lower, and where did it came? It has taken this sell side liquidity. Look at the price very carefully, brother. It is very important. It has taken this sell side liquidity, and look at the rejection. How beautifully it went higher. Now, when it started to go high, what will I do? I have the support level here. I have the resistance level here. Both of them are strong. Price is inside this range. Try to understand the price. Price is inside this range. I don't know it will go lower or it will go higher. If it would like to go higher, it has to break this, fair value gap. First time I took my take profit over here. Why I did it? Because it went to the lower part. What is the next level? The next level is consequent encroachment. Now look here. What it has done? It has done the lower part first. It should have done the higher part. If you compare to this, it came to the lower part. So next level is consequent encroachment, third level is upper level. And what it has done over here, it went to the lower part first. If it went to the higher part, then I would expect market will either it will go through this gap or it will go to the consequent encroachment. What happened over here? It went to the upper level. Okay, now I will expect it either it will retrace from the consequent encroachment or to the the lower part, if it would like to go lower. On the other hand, it will go through this fair value gap. It has to go through this fair value gap, or it will retrace from the consequent encroachment or the upper part. It Look at here, it trade lower part, trade consequent encroachment, trade the higher part. It trade lower part, it went higher part. Now also the consequent encroachment. Now it do you understand? It has to go through this, or it has to reject from there, and it will go through all of this. You don't know where price will go. You have no idea. Until now, you have only this clean buy side liquidity. Nothing else you have. You have nothing else except this clean buy side liquidity. I told you in the morning session. Now, when it came here, it has taken the sell side liquidity and gave you this run, this big bull candle. Look what it has done. It came back and came back again. It is just trying to break this low. Bodies didn't close below this low. No bodies closed below this low. Look. Okay, I will just a second, guys. It's live stream, so I can't actually edit them. Now I have marked the concept, the 50%. See, okay. Look where all of the bodies are closing. I told you always, if you have seen the fair value gap, you will mark the consequent encroachment. I don't care about how little the fair value gap is. I need the consequent encroachment. I need that. So I have marked the consequent encroachment, and now look at the price. Where did body closed? To the middle portion. Just let it. There is the BC. Okay, buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. It's not loading. So I'm sorry, it's not loading over there. It's the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. I got the sell side. If it reject from here and take the buy side liquidity. Where is your buy side liquidity? This is your buy side liquidity. What it will be? It will be balanced. What is your expectation? Now your expectation is it has to be balanced, because it is started to respect your the consequent encroachment. It came to the consequent encroachment, it went higher, and just a second. Where is your entry? Tell me, brother, where should be your entry? You saw it actually respecting your consequent engrossment. It went higher. This is a very nice run. I always tell you to wait for this type of run. It went higher. It came back to the upper level of the, of the fair value gap. So where should be your entry? There should be your entry. Where should be your stop loss? Below this low. If it would like to go higher, it will never break this low. Why? Because it wants to balance this imbalance. Just let me go a little bit furthermore. Uh, where is your, I mean, where is your target profit? Above this high. Will you go to this high? No, you will go this high. Yeah, you can take your profit. You can put your profit to this imbalance low. You can do it. Brother, I am telling you the fact. Okay, I am not telling you something. There is no logic. If I tell you to put your stop loss over there, that is out of logic, because there is a very nice fair value gap. This fair value gap should have work. Price should have respect this fair value gap, because why? This is the last fair value gap which can hold the price, or the consequent encroachment can hold the price and send it back to the sell side. This fair value gap can do that. And why you have taken the entry over there? Not here. Just let me mark it to this candle. Give me the answer. Yesterday I actually uploaded a screenshot, and I asked Hans, gave me the answer, correct answer, but I need the answer from, there's I think 18 people. I need the answer. Do you understand why you will take this entry? What is the reason to take this entry, and why you will put your stop loss below this low? Why it is important to take the stop loss below this low? Because it can go easily to the lower part and take all of the sell side liquidity again. You see, this low, this low, this low, they are the relatively equal low. So they can actually, price can easily go to the lows, and it can trade to the lower part again. A week it can come over there and then started to go higher. How do you know price will go higher? Look at the bodies. Look, all of the bodies. What are they telling you? I don't want to go low. I want to go high. Trust me, brother. I want to go high. I will never go low. Maybe I will go little low to take the liquidity from there. If you are more conservative, you can put your stop loss below this consequent encroachment. If you are more conservative, okay. But that is not important. It's because this run has done its job, and when I have seen this sell side liquidity taken, I mean after 9:30, so this should be your run toward this buy side liquidity. But where will be your target profit? Your first target profit, if you take this entry to the constant, I think you have put this your your target profit over there. You have to take partial above this high. You have to take partial to the lower part of this fair value gap, and there should be, you have to close your trade over there. And then if you are more people, like you love to hold your trade for longer time, okay, in that case you can target your target over there, because that is very clean. And I told you, this is the only buy side which actually resides inside the market, okay. So Hans, understood, cause it's balanced fair value gap and the lower part isn't touched. An apostolo, that is not the case. uh, like the one you take before, this one where I take the entry at the breaker, this is my entry. Actually, I love this entry. I don't love this entry. I mean, I don't care about this entry, because this was the breaker entry. That is my entry. I really love to take that entry on Apostolo. And you told that actually that it is balanced, and it doesn't touch the lower part of the fair value gap. No, brother, that is not the point. I told you step by step. Okay, I mean, I told you step by step. It came to the lower part of this fair value gap. It has done trading whole fair value gap over here. It's done already. Okay, by using CPI it has done it. It completely, it has traded this fair value gap over here. It came back to the upper level of this fair value gap. It would be a very normal time. You will take your entry over there. Your target will be over there. Why? Because you have seen it has respected the consequent encroachment by this candle. These two candle has actually traded the consequent encroachment. So next time when price came here to the upper level, you will take your entry and your stop loss will be just below the consequent encroachment. Just below this. If you are more conservative, you will put your stop loss below this low, and your target will be just upper this level. But it was just, I'm sorry, it was just before the 9:30. So I wasn't, I wasn't sure that market will go higher or lower, or at 9:30 how much volatility I will see. I didn't know that. So I wait. When I have seen just before 9:30 this run, okay, very nice market structure shift. I was looking for a fair value gap, but unfortunately there was no fair value gap. Then I have seen this breaker. So I marked that breaker. I should have let the price first go, run. When price came back at 9:30 to the breaker, I will not take that entry. I will wait to leave the breaker first. In that candle, it has actually leave the breaker area. It closed above the area. So very next candle, when this candle will tap to the breaker high, I will take my entry over there. I will put my stop loss below this low. My target will be higher than this high. Maybe consequent encroachment, that is very better place. So that should be your entry. And do you think how many pips over there? It's near about 20 handle. It's not small, brother, it's very big. So you have already know what happened here. Now it respected from here. I want to see that market will go lower and take this sell side liquidity. Try to understand, brother. When I have seen this market is unable to break the consequent encroachment, that means, what does it mean? It means it will go and take all the sell side liquidity. Instead of that, it came back to this fair value gap, started to respect consequent encroachment. You see, there is nobody closed below the consequent encroachment. What does it mean? It means this fair value gap is stronger than this fair value gap, because it went through, there is some wick which went through this fair value gap, but here it is unable to break the consequent encroachment, and it was just trying, but it is unable to break the consequent encroachment. Then I got this run. This is the run which you have to wait, because after this run, what you will expect, market will come to the upper level, not the consequent encroachment. Okay, the consequent encroachment has done already. Yeah, market came to the consequent encroachment again, but you will not expect that. What you will expect, it will come to the upper level of the fair value gap, and it won't go below the consequent encroachment. That should be your, your thinking. This is the fact. You have to write it down. You won't expect that market will go below the consequent encroachment. Watch my video, brother. Yesterday I just upload a video, and in that video I told you that market can go below the consequent encroachment. I put my stop loss with what kind of, with confidence that market won't go below the consequent encroachment. Why I was confident? Because market shouldn't go below the consequent encroachment. It has done its job before. It went lower and take all the sell side liquidity, but here you have to put your stop loss below this low. Why? Because you see there is some equal lows. So you have to understand, you have to do, give some space to the price to take the liquidity. It can easily go to the low and take the sell side liquidity, not the fair value gap. Fair value gap has done over there. Now it is actually balancing this fair value gap. I don't need this one anymore. It's done. It has done its job over there. So I don't need that one. I only have this breakaway gap now. That's why you have to put, give your some space, price to go lower. You have to put your stop loss below this low. Okay, so that price can easily go lower and it will take the sell side liquidity. Then it will go higher. Where will it go? First, when you see this, and it actually suggesting that I would like to go higher. Where is your liquidity? There is your liquidity, so it is going over there. But you won't target over there. Where will you target? You will target this high. I mean this high, okay? You will target over there. When price will go over there, your I mean trade is closed already. Now if you would like to take some more, you can put your target profit to the lower of this fair value gap, because this is the last fair value gap to this down move. This is the last fair value gap. So this fair try to understand the logic. I know price went through all of this and it has taken this buy side liquidity. It went to this daily fair value gap low. I know everything, but I am telling you before it happens, how do you know where price will go? How do you expect? This is all about expectation, brother. I don't know you are getting me or not, but this is all about expectation. Okay, so price can go to the lower part, so you have to do something like that, and you can't move it. So in my opinion, this is the safe trade. This should be your trade. You will take your entry to the upper level of the fair value gap. Your stop loss will be just below this low, and your target will be above this high. That should be your entry. I mean that should be your trade. You don't need to hold your trade until this buy side liquidity is clean. We know but market will go over there. This is our expectation. We will take some meat into from I mean inside the bone. Okay, so 10-0 to candle, 10-0 to candle. What happened over there? Formation. Apostle, I told you, brother, if you just if you share your understanding with me, that will be difficult for me, brother, because I am trying to give you my understanding to you. You have to understand this, okay? This is something very important. I am trying to give you my understanding, okay? But I can't clear your understanding. I mean, you see price in your way. All of you. I'm not telling an apostolo. I'm not telling him. I'm telling all of you. You guys are looking the price in your way. Now, if you ask me some question, depends on your way. I mean, your understanding. And if I start to answer your question, you will be confused, because in my opinion, I am thinking that all of you are my student. Okay, please don't mind. I know you are not my student. You are better than me, 100% better than me. But for example, okay, just think like that way. You are my student, so you know nothing. Now if you give me your opinion, look at that fair value gap, that is very important. Look at that fair value gap, that is very important. Why I won't mark that fair value gap? Why I will think this fair value gap is not working? It will go over there. Why? If you ask me like that way, what will happen later when I will tell you, brother, this is not important for me because that reason. Okay, next time when you will see this fair value gap, you will think, okay, this is not important for that reason, but actually this is important for another reason. But you will never know that, and you will see it is not working. And then you will come back and you will ask me another question. From here to here, I mean all of this price action, I went step by step, right guys? I told you what to do, when you have to do, how to do. I mean how you will read the price, and when you should have looked for entry. I went with you guys step by step. The price, I mean the chart was like that way. There was nothing. I marked the level in front of you with logic. There is anything you don't understand? Is there anything else? I mean, tell me, why do you tell me I marked this level? Why I have marked this level? You know everything, right? Now price actually went through this. I mean this breakaway gap. Look at the breakaway gap now. It is gonna very important for me right now. Why? You all know what I will expect. I will expect something like this. I'm just telling you. I'm not. I don't know what will happen, but I'm expecting something like this because it went through this breakaway gap. But if it go through this, I mean, very big candle, it will go over there and it will take the sell side liquidity. It can happen because overall, my expectation is sell side. You all of you know from the morning session, I wanted to see that CPI will do this thing. What is actually it is doing right now? I wanted to see that CPI will do. I mean, it will go above. It will take the buy side liquidity. It will tap to the lower part of the daily fair value gap. Then I will get the run, big run, and the run will clear the sell side liquidity. That was my expectation. But right now, CPI. I mean, right now it is happening. Okay, so price went above. It has actually came here, and now all of this price action, what will you do? You will do nothing because this is known. You will do nothing. What you will do right now, you will read the price. How do you read the price? You have the level, right? This is your 15-minute fair value gap. This is your sell side liquidity. There is your hourly fair value gap. I mean, this is, remember guys, this is sell side liquidity. It didn't clear the sell side. This was the shallow run. Okay. Apostolo, he actually answered the question. This is from yesterday. This is the shallow run. So this is very important sell side liquidity. Okay, remember this. Now it went through the, I mean, breakaway gap. You see, this went through the breakaway gap. I need some kind of reaction to this breakaway gap. And all of you know how do I expect. Now, this is the way I am telling you how you will frame your work, how you will read the price action. I'm showing you some I mean a step. Okay, you, if you do that, I think that is enough. But now if you ask me some question like why this fair value gap didn't work, and if I start to give you the answer for that, it will be very confusing to you. Trust me, brother, because I can understand. I don't understand everything, but I can understand something about the price. Maybe, okay, think like that way. I know why this parallel gap is still open, why it didn't trade, why it has traded but it didn't trade. I can understand. Just for example, okay, this is not confirmation. I know why it is not traded. But now if I tell you, this parallel gap is empty, what is the reason? This is the reason. You can't connect this with all of this price action. You can't do it. You are at your learning stage, brother. You have to understand this. You can't understand everything in one time. It takes too many time to understand the price action. For me, I am just studying his concept for near about 32 months. And what do you think? I didn't do like you do. I don't know, maybe there are someone who is very serious about this concept, but I did study near about 15, 16, 17 hours every single fucking day. Trust me, brother, I did it. So you have to follow my instruction, brother. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you to understand. Okay. I'm sorry if I hurt you. Okay, but can I ask you if 1002 is a safe entry or not, sir? It's 1002. Let me see, brother. 1002, 1002, 1002 here. Uh, Apostola, I told that you saw the 1001 candle. You saw the 1001 candle. When you will see this run, after trading the consequent encroachment, I mean from here, okay, when, where was it? I forgot, where was it? I mean after trading the consequent encroachment, when it go above the fair value gap, and then market it will come back again to the fair value gap. I think in this candle you have to take your entry over there. Why? Most of the time you will see market actually tap to the upper level, and then boom, you will see this run. Yeah, though this time it actually came back again to the consequent encroachment, and then maybe it has come back again to the fair value gap, then boom. But most of the time you won't get two, three chance. You will get only one chance. So you, if you want to be more conservative, I mean, you are thinking that okay, maybe market will take some kind of liquidity first, then you will get that setup. maybe you will miss some trade, but that is also very good decision, okay? Because you will be more safer, I mean more safe. You will need, you won't need to worry about your losing trade, so that is also very safe. I respect that. But actually when you will start to trade, it is very difficult to think, like after so many times reading price, when you will see the setup has happened, it is very difficult to control yourself, I mean not to take entry, okay? But if you can do it, that is better, brother. I respect that. Even I can't do it. I am also practicing that to wait for more confirmation, but I also can't do it, okay? I think you get your answer, brother. I have seen that your entry is made cause the liquidity macro taken. Oh man, there is nothing really, I mean, there is nothing about macro. I mean, over here there was nothing related with macro. There was nothing, brother. That was just pure price action. I don't know how to make this more clear. Maybe my English is really too bad. Too bad. I can't make you understand. I don't know. I'm really sorry, brother, because what to say, I don't know, brother. Now, I would like to continue actually. So, you are seeing the prices over here. What will you do? You have nothing to do. You will see it will take the sell side liquidity. If it would like to take the sell side liquidity, it will take the sell side liquidity, but you don't have, you have nothing, nothing at all, because this is your level from higher time frame, okay? I will do this, and I will go to the 15-minute chart over there, and okay, over here. Now, now look at the price, okay? Price went above, take all the buy side liquidity, gave you the very nice market structure shift. This is the your breakaway gap, and if you see price went over there, it is respecting this fair value gap, then you will start to look for an entry. Until then, if you see price actually went lower, take the sell side liquidity, you have nothing to do. Now tell me, you can ask me, brother, if I miss this entry, then I mean, why? Because it didn't match with our rules. I mean, when you have rules in the market, what is your benefit? You will avoid the losing trade. If you don't have rules, you are gambling. I think it's clear. So I got everything you're teaching us. No worries. Thank you, brother. I want you to understand my thinking, okay? And I'm sorry. Maybe my English is really so bad. It's not my mother language, brother. So I can't communicate with you guys with my mother language. Like if I started to talk about in Bangla, I can talk more frequently. Okay, but you guys won't understand anything. If I say like, ভাই এই জায়গা থেকে এই জায়গা যাবে, এই জায়গা থেকে ওই জায়গা যাবে, না গেলে এমনে হবে অমনে হবে, you will understand nothing. So maybe I need some more time to fix this problem. I mean the language problem as well. Now you will start to read the price. How to read the price? You will start how it trade this fair value gap. Will it trade this fair value gap, or it will just go lower and it will take the sell side liquidity? If it went lower and take the sell side liquidity, you have nothing to do. This is a very big run. What retail traders are doing now, they are just selling, 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 selling. All of, here so many people already and so that people will put their stop loss above the buy side liquidity, I mean the swing high. Then market will go and take that swing high, then it will go to the sell side liquidity. This will happen, okay? So who is here? I mean, uh I have nothing to say until the price reach to that fair value gap, or if it would like to show me something very important. Until then, I have nothing to tell. So now you can ask me the question if you are not bored yet. then you can ask me if you want to know something now, you can tell me, okay, brother? And let me know you are listening to me or not. Is the voice little bit understandable or not? Just let me know everything. I would like to know about your feelings. What do you think? You learned something from today's live streaming, or you are in the same level? You are already okay. I mean, did you learn something or not? Let me just know that. And also look at the fair value gap at 950. Let me check the 950 hands. 950, 950, 950, and just let me check it. Okay. So you are talking about this fair value gap. I have already told you this fair value gap. This you won't see this run as your fair value gap. You will see this run like the rejection from the consequent encroachment of the 15-minute fair value gap. I already removed the 15-minute fair value gap. So you will just let me mark the 15-minute fair value gap first. It will be easier for me. Okay. Now look, shit. Look, when price came to the consequent encroachment, what do you need? You need some kind of run, energetic run. What will you look for from that run? Fair value gap? No. Volume imbalance? No. You will look for nothing from this run. Why? It's because this run actually confirming that I would like to go higher from the consequent encroachment. Okay, Samma? Nah. From the consequent encroachment. That's why you won't look for fair value gap over here. Is it clear, brother? I mean, this run is actually confirming you that I would like to go higher. So when the market will come back again to the upper level of this fair value gap, you will take your entry. Yeah, what else it can happen? It can easily go and stop you out, or it can go through all of this. I mean, fair value gap. It can happen. What will you lose? You will lose, I mean, some one entry. I mean, one setup you will lose. Do you care? You don't care. You shouldn't be care because you will see most of the time it works. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay. Look at the price action. Don't forget to look at the price action over here. I'll keep both of them. Let's see how it works. My expectation is market will go to this fair value gap before trading. I mean, before clearing this sell liquidity. This is my expectation, guys. I'm not telling that it will happen, but this is my expectation. Market will go to this fair value gap before clear this sell side liquidity. If it can go over there, then all of you know how it should react over there. How this breakaway gap now should act. If I see the, uh, I mean the, what can I say? The price action over there as I'm expecting, then I will look for short. After that, until then, I will just see the price. I will watch the price. I will tell him go over there, then take the sell side liquidity. Why, guys? Are you getting the point? Why you are waiting over here? Though you know market will go over there, will you try to find some kind of fair value gap over here? I mean, price went there, give you market structure shift. Just think there is a fair value gap. What will you do? You will take your entry to the fair value gap, and this will be your sell side liquidity. No, you won't do that. Why you won't do that? Because you know this was your fair value gap, I mean the breakaway gap from previous price action. So you want some kind of reaction first from this fair value, I mean breakaway gap. If you didn't get any kind of reaction from there, instead of that price went lower and take the sell side liquidity, you will just let it go. This is just a run, nothing else. Now you can think, I missed this run. Oh man, how beautiful this run was. I missed that. Trust me, brother. If you think like that way, you will be loser. I mean, sometimes you will take this type of run. Most of the time, you will take a losing trade. And whenever you will take a losing trade, you will blow your account. I mean, you will take the revenge trade. You will start to lose again and again and again. It happens when you will start trading with your real money. You will notice all of these things. I am telling you right now, maybe you won't understand, but when you will start trading with live money, you will start to see that. Okay. Please, brother, I will be with tomorrow. I have to go. Oh, sure, sure, brother. Stephen, no problem, brother. We will meet. I mean, we will talk tomorrow. Actually, I wanted to talk about the morning's price action, and I have done that. So I think I should also go. You guys can, I mean, continue. Uh, I have already tell you what I'm expecting right now and why I am expecting right now. Hence, we will talk later, brother. See you. So there is nothing actually important right now, and so that is all, guys. This is how you will read the price. Is there anyone, I mean, well known, whom I know actually? I mean, is there anyone who is new to my streaming? I would like to know new people. Okay, I really want to know if there is anyone very new. Goodbye, Villalva, Hansino Villalva. Brother, yeah, any of you are new? I mean, this is your first day. I mean, to my live streaming. Any of you? Tito, you are doing great job. Keep it up. Tech support. Did we talk before? Tech support, tech support, tech support. I saw you, but where? I thought you give me a message to my Twitter. Am I right, brother? I would like to talk to you guys now because I mean, if I keep talking about chart, I can talk whole day. I can, I mean, I won't stop. I will keep talking, 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 talking about price. You will be bored. So let's I mean, let's talk something outside of the chart. It's been nearly 1 hour, more than 1 hour. I'm just talking about the price. I want to know about you guys. I mean, whoever are listening my boring lecture, my broken English, also my hi Anil, welcome brother. What do you think? You will learn something from my board lecture? Let me know, okay? So, and if you think it's helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, no need to subscribe me because if you subscribe me, then you will get so many information. I don't want to give it to you. I'm kidding, brother. If you are new, please subscribe to my channel. That will be really a big help for me because I will get a new brother. So guys, that is the thing. How do you read the price? Okay, you you will start your chart like that way. Let me just actually just a second. Okay, how to close that? I think here. Okay, so you will start your chart with empty. I mean, this should be your chart first, right? Then you will start to mark some level, which is very important. When you will mark that levels and you will have the level over there, you will start to, I mean, look for the price, how it react from that specific level. Okay, so this is all very important. If when you will learn this, how to read the price, entry is very simple. I have shown you over here how to take the entry, and please don't think this was my entry and a losing entry. If I take losing entry, I actually tell you guys, the guys who are with me for some days with me, they all know if I take any kind of losing entry, I what is the English word of I agree with that? I forgot the English word. Okay. So if I ever take any kind of losing entry, I agree with, I tell publicly that yeah, that would be my losing entry. But trust me, that won't be my entry. I was really too busy. I was talking when I just put this entry, and so that is all. That should not be my entry. My entry would be this candle, and trust me, this will never be a losing trade because that was the breaker entry. And whenever I look for the breaker entry, 95% of my time that actually goes into the winning entry. Okay, so that wasn't actually the losing entry. Okay. So Anil Rathod, yeah, I learned. Thank you, brother. Tech support. Is there any OT optimal trade entry can be played here? Brother, I told you that if you look for some kind of entry over here, you can do it. But when you will look for optimal trade entry, turtle soup, bread and butter, 22 YT model, when you will start to look for them, everyone will teach you how to take entry. I am teaching you how to read the price action, when you should act, when you should look for entry. I am teaching you that. Okay, this is your first test. You are learning how to read the price. When you will know how to read the price, you can jump to the chart anywhere, you can take your entry. Trust me, brother, you will get some profit from there, and you will just get out from the chart. Just just trust me, nothing else. Don't look for entry right now. This is not the right time to look for entry. This is the time for how to read the price action. First you have to learn reading price action, then you will look for, I mean, trade entry. You are talking about optimal trade entry, brother? Seriously? Well, let me just mark an entry over here, okay? Just let me mark it. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Actually, there's no entry, but let me force the market to give me an entry. So it has taken the buy sell liquidity. Right now, we don't have any entry, but I am sure that market will go higher. I am sure before clearing the sell side liquidity. If you see any kind of big run through this high with a very nice fair value gap, you can take your entry over there. Your target will be this low. But if you see it is doing this thing, okay, like this. I am sure this is this should be intact. I mean, it won't be trade anymore. That is my expectation. That is my expectation. Okay, that is the expectation. I want to see some kind of higher run, and it will take some kind of buy side liquidity, then it will come back. That is the expectation. It's all about the price action, brother. When you will learn how to read the price, this trading is nothing to you. You can't believe me right now. You don't know how what is the feelings when market actually listen to you. What is the feelings? You don't know yet. When you will know that, you will be unstoppable. Okay, something like that. Right now, prices over here. What is it doing? You see all of this run. All the people are actually selling over here. All of them are selling here. Why they are selling? Because they're thinking market will go lower and it will go to this low. That is their expectation. Why you will just go over there and you will be chopped up? You don't need to be chopped up. Wait for the perfect setup. Let the price run somewhere. Very important. Where is it right now, brother? Is there any level? Nothing. You have nothing over here. Why price is doing this? This is the consolidation part. It is actually making people full. Do you get my point? Is then okay, Anil Rathod? I am already your subscriber. Thank you, brother. You are already my subscriber. I'm really I'm grateful, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much, brother. Obhinav, Dada, I'm late. No problem, brother. I didn't tell anything very important today. I mean, in this PM session, I have just discussed about the morning session price action because I went didn't tell anything very important. But if you can just watch the first part, you can watch that. Don't know, yes. So that is the price action. Wait for the clean price action, then act with the price. Right now you have nothing. Where are you? Look at the price over here. Let me go to the 5 minute chart as well. uh, Sorry, not here. It should be here. Okay, look what you have here. Do you have anything over here? You have a very little fair value gap to there, but price is right now over here. It is consolidating over here. Why? It is just making people fool. I will go lower, I will go higher, you guys just jump to me, and I will stop you out. I will do that, I will do that. You don't need to be chopped up. If it went lower, take the sell side liquidity, let it take. Why you are taking risk? It has taken the sell side liquidity again. I want to see some kind of higher run. If it gave you a higher run to this level, then you will start to look for your entry. I'm showing you this every day, right? I mean, how actually it trade to the some of you guys, I don't remember the name. Someone around you actually asked me, if there is no high time frame, I mean high time frame zone over there, what will you do? I will wait. I will see how price will act. I know the level. It has taken the buy side liquidity. It will now take the sell side liquidity. Will I take my entry over there? No, I won't take it over there. Why? Because look at the run. It went lower. It came lower. It has to take some kind of buy side liquidity first. If I see any kind of buy side liquidity, I don't think that is the market structure shift. I will look that as a buy side liquidity taken. Why? Because I have this very nice clean sell side liquidity, and also below the sell side liquidity there is the hourly fair value gap. So I know price will come here. So I won't look any kind of run above. That is the suspicious run. That would be the fake run. And when you will see this kind of fake run, you will start to look for your entry. Is it simple? That I will rewatch this live too. You don't need to rewatch full live. I talked about the setup at the at the beginning. So maybe if you look for 15 after 5 to 10 minutes, you will get that. Near about 15, if you spend near about 5 to 10 minutes, you will get the point, brother. Obinabo, you will get the point. So you don't need to watch full live. I think, if I am not wrong, I talked about the main point for near about 10 to 15 minutes. So that will be enough. Okay, who is here? Uh, Let me introduce. Can you guys just introduce yourself? If any of you are new here, I really would like to talk with you guys. And look, where are we? We are just before the macro, 150 macro. So wait, okay? Just wait. Let the price run first. We want to see how it act. We are just before the macro, though I won't show you the macro entry anymore, but you all know how it works, okay? So let the price do something first, then we will look for our entry. You are most welcome, Abhinav. So I have a new guy, Anil. Is there anyone new here? Who is new? This is maybe this is the first time. Don't be shy. You can write it down. I was more shy than you. If any of you are here who was with me to my first live streaming, I wasn't even able to talk. So don't be shy. If any of you are new, the first time with me, Please write it down. I want to know about my viewers. I am really curious about my viewers. Always I talk about the price action. I should have asked, I mean, I have the right to know about you guys as well, right? I know Vinobo, I know don't know. I know, I mean, don't know his name. Don't think I don't know. Then I know Amga, Hans, Stephen, uh, what was his name? Anapostolo, and mm, class ICT, I mean class city or some class something. I mean class something. Okay, I don't class something, and yeah, I know all of them actually, and I think price will not take the sell side. Liquidity price can make the relative equal low and then go higher. This is what I can see. That why do you see like that way? Tell me. Why do you like? Why do you see like that way? What is the reason for looking at like that way? Look at the whole price action over here. Yeah, Hans. I forgot his name. Maybe Hans. Why do you think like that way? Price went higher. From our weekly analysis, we know price will go lower. Tuesday and Thursday is the expansion day. I mean, you will see the distribution in sorry, not Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. You will see the distribution. So today we are seeing the distribution. All of this run or spec run, it went higher. Take the buy side liquidity, tap to the daily fair value gap low, break lower. This is the most obvious sell side liquidity. Below the sell side liquidity, there is your hourly fair value gap. Below the fair value gap, there is another most obvious sell side liquidity. Then why do you think price will go higher? I need your answer. Of that price will go to this fair value gap. I mean the breakaway gap. This is the breakaway gap. It has to go over there for making some kind of setup. But if it failed, it will make some kind of buy side liquidity over here. That is enough for me. If I see some kind of buy side liquidity has made over there and then gave me a very nice market structure shift to the lower part, then I will look for some kind of entry. Okay, that is also acceptable. But let me know, why do you think market will go higher instead of clearing the sell side liquidity? Want me to explain you? You can take your decision depending on to what's the high time frame. I mean hourly, either hourly or 15 minute. Okay, look at the hourly chart over here. Look at that. Do you see the candle? That is all are weak. Where body closed below the range. I mean, this is your range. This is your low. This is your high. So body closed inside this range. This is a very good run. Where did it came? Through all of this fair value gap. I mean order block level. Everything has already broken. All of this area has broken. So where it is running toward to this sell side liquidity and also the fair value gap. And you are not expecting this depending on 1 minute chart or 15 minute chart or 5 minute, I mean hourly chart. You are expecting the lower price from your weekly chart, your monthly chart, your daily chart. Let me go to the daily chart. Look at over here. What has price done? It went to the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. It went lower. I told you the things I am telling you here is again. Okay, it went to the lower part of the fair value gap. I mean, this is your fair value gap. This fair value gap low. Let me mark it. Look, this is now daily chart. Okay, this is not 1 minute or 2 minute chart. Look, it went to the consequent encroachment, traded the lower part. It went lower, tried again. Though it didn't touch the lower part, but it break down. It has taken the liquidity. I mean, sell side liquidity from there. From there, it came to this fair value gap. That was very shallow run. It came to the daily fair value gap. It started to go higher. Where did it go? To the last fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. You see, to this run, this is the last fair value gap. So this fair value gap actually hold the price and send it back to its real destination. Okay, I'm expecting we will see the lower run from today to over here. Still we have nothing over here, nothing at all. It is going to take the sell side liquidity. All of us know that we are going to take the sell side liquidity, but we don't have a price action which can tell you that we will go lower now. I mean, without taking buy side liquidity. That's why we don't have a kind of entry over there. So this is a 15-minute chart, and guys, just give me 2 minutes. I need to go to the washroom. I mean, I need to uh, wash my face and need to also drink some water. If you think we should continue, then we'll continue. But I need sometimes. Okay, I'll come back. Ah, Welcome back. I'm sorry, guys, to keep you waiting. Now, I won't, I don't want to talk about price right now. I want to know who is here right now. I mean, there is 11 people. I want to know who are here first. Just do something like give me a like or something so that I can see your name to the chat box. Please do it. I know that. Write down your name, please, please, please. Can you hear me? I think you should hear me. I want to know who are here. Okay, so I got Obinabo. Thank you, brother. Still, still waiting for me. If you look at the macro, though I don't want to talk about macro, it has taken the sell side liquidity so far. I would like to see some kind of market structure shift to the upper level with a very nice fair value gap. I want to see that. We can hear you. Okay, thank you, brother. But why nobody reply me? I mean, you're here, but you don't want to reveal yourself. Who are here? I can't see your name or something. Please let me know who are here. Okay, I really want to know who are here. This is also sell set. Buy set taken after watching the. This is also buy set taken. If you mark this as your market structure shift, if it is your market structure shift, NSS, so there is your fair value gap. We will see how it react. Okay, this is market structure shift because this is the lowest low. I mean, if you look at this low, this is the lowest low. There is no low below this low before price. Okay, this is the lowest low. So this is your market structure shift. You doesn't need to match this low with your condition because this is the lowest low. Am I still live? I'm in live. I want to see how it works. I'm not telling that it will work, but I want to see it works or not, okay? Why my entries over there? Maybe because of the internet. It happens sometimes. So if it is over there, then your target should be there. I'd like to see how it works over there. I'm not telling you to take this entry, and if anybody press your button, this is your responsibility. I won't be responsible for your loss. I'm telling you, so please don't do it. You see, my entry is over here. It should be here because of my internet. Uh, it happened. So uh, that is also very disgusting because if you can't take the perfect entry, that is very difficult. Okay, your entry has done already. I mean, you are already profitable. But let's see. It is what it is. Can I write it down? Boom. I can write it down. It is macro, brothers. Seriously, I really hate this. So I had a loss in the morning. All of you know, in the morning I'm just shit. So that is the whole thing, and that is your macro. Okay. I told you that I don't want to show you this again, but I thought let's go one more macro, how it works over there. I would like to see. So that is your macro and that is your entry, something like that. If you number 14, Hans, how are you, brother? I didn't I didn't see your comment or something. I was asking for you guys. I like only Obinabo actually replying me. So I thought there is no one I know except Obinabo. I mean, Amga also didn't reply me. Nobody replied me. Eric, it's very helpful seeing the MMS. That one was easy to see, but sometimes it is still struggle. I will keep watching them as a video. Macro is gold. Sure, brother. I'm always here for you guys, and I really recommend you not to trade macro. What the what happened in my life? I mean, it's going again connected and disconnected, connected, disconnected. It's doing over that things. It's very disgusting. So that is macro actually. Macro I don't recommend to do because it's very easy. It's for kind of for I mean baby who are under 18, something like that. It's very easy. You don't need any trust me, brother. But I love challenge. If there is challenge, I will take it. If there is no challenge, I really hate that. So if you want to stick with the macro, that is enough for you to be profitable. So that's all, brother. Seeing you call the MSS, I meant to type. This MSS, actually, this is the lowest low. I described it to my the video where I told how to mark the MSS microstructure sheet. This is the lowest low. Okay, it doesn't need to fit with the rules. I mean, it doesn't need to trade any fair value gap, or it doesn't need to have any swing low on its left, on its right. This is the lowest low. So when this low has broken by this run, you see this very energetic run with a very nice fair value gap, you can mark it. This is your shift in market structure. Okay, so though it came here and take the sell side liquidity, trust me, I didn't take that entry. If you don't trust me, it's very hard for me to make you believe. If I see, when I see the macro, I don't see any kind of high time frame analysis. I just see the macro analysis. Does it take any kind of liquidity? I saw it came here, it has taken the sell side liquidity actually, then it started to go higher but didn't give me any market structure shift. Instead of that, it gave me this very big, I mean, very clear run. So I marked it as my buy side liquidity taken. You see this swing high? Every swing high has the buy side liquidity. Every swing low has the sell side liquidity. So I marked it as my buy side liquidity has taken my market structure shift. There is your fair value gap, though I my entry was over here because of my internet, but it should be there. I mean, here it should be here and your trade would be close over here, but it is what it is. Now it came to this fair value gap, I mean this hourly fair value gap, and you have to read the price again, and it has to, I mean, it will continuously, it will repeat. This is the thing, guys. I really don't know how I can talk more and more and more. Hence I'm always here, brother. Sometimes I just have to take Sarah of my babies, my cats. Oh, okay, you have cats. I love cats, brother. I really love cats. We say boom. Yeah, we can say boom. But to be honest, brother, I request all of you, please don't trade macro. Macro is too easy. In my opinion, I'm I'm repeating this again and again. Macro is for baby who are very new. I mean, you are here to learn the price action. You are not here to make the money right now. You can make your money whenever you want. You have the strategy. I mean, I gave you the gold. Trust me, I'm telling you the truth. I gave you the gold. Macro is kind of gold. It will work every day. You will get at least one setup if you watch only two market, EMIN S&P and the Nasdaq. If you watch these two market, that four macro, if you match all the rules over there, you need nothing. You can easily make money every day, every day, every day. And see, I didn't put my stop loss, I mean the target profit to the sell side liquidity, though we knew market will come to this sell side liquidity, but I didn't do it over there. I just put it in 20 handle. You have to be strict to your rules. If you don't stick to your rules, it won't work. It will never work. Okay, can please let me you know a name, please, guys. I can see Hans, Eric, Obinabo. So three people only. Can you please write down your name so that I can know your name? I mean the big sell side. Yeah, yeah, the big sell side liquidity. I mean, this is the big sell side liquidity. But if you work with the macro, you don't need to hold your I mean trade until the sell side liquidity. Though you knew it will go over there. I told you why it will come here. You see this low, they are relatively equal low. You have this hourly fair value gap. What is your next step? Your next step is you have to mark the consequent encroachment of this hourly fair value gap, and now you will start to watch how it will react. Where is your support level? This is your support level. Where is your, I mean, resistance level? This is your resistance level. you have two level. Always you will have two level. Support level, resistance level. If it breaks, I mean this fair value gap has broken, where is your sell side? This is your sell side. Where is your imbalance? There is your imbalance, hourly fair value gap. You have two level. And now I uploaded a video how price act in a specific day. I mean Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What did I tell you? Wednesday and Thursday you will see the expansion. I mean the distribution. This is your distribution. This is your distribution. You see, market even didn't go to this gap. It didn't go over there. Instead of that, it went lower and take the sell signal. Forget about this macro entry. Just forget it, okay? So it went directly to this sell side liquidity. When people will think it is going lower, 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 it is lowest low. So let's market will retrace, retrace, take buy, take buy, take buy. What did market do? You know this is the expansion day. What does it mean? You know, because you know how price actually act in Wednesday and Thursday, okay? When price is near any fair value gap, you told we have to read the market, not the liquidity. When move away from the fair value gap, you talk about liquidity, not fair value gap. Am I going in the right direction, Dada? Below every sell side liquidity, you will have some kind of fair value gap. You have to find some kind of fair value gap. Above every buy side liquidity, you need to have some kind of fair value gap. This is the logic in efficient place. Price will go toward this sell side liquidity, but where it will reverse? It will reverse from some kind of inefficient place which is below the sell side liquidity. Obinabo, do you get the point? Look at over here. If it breaks, where is your sell side liquidity? This is your sell side liquidity. Below this sell side liquidity, you need to find some kind of inefficient place. There is your hourly fair value gap. Look over here. This is your hourly fair value gap. So below this sell side liquidity, you have the inefficient place. So if price would like to go reverse, it will go reverse from where? Either upper part or the consequent encroachment on the or the lower part. Okay. From where it can reverse? It can reverse from the consequent encroachment, lower part or the upper part. But this is your inefficient place below the sell side liquidity. This is your inefficient place above the buy side liquidity. Is it clear, brother? Got it. Yes. Yeah, man. It's fire. Now tell me, I really don't know price action. I know nothing. Yesterday, one guy actually tried to hack my small Twitter account. I have near about 300 people following me, and I don't know why he did it, but he tried. He tried his level best. That's very funny, right? Because I have only 300 people. If I lose that account, I don't care. I will open another account and I will send on all of you personal message. I mean, I will find all of you and I will start to send messages, or I will make a video. I will show over that video that this is my new Twitter account. Please, guys, follow me over there. I will get all of you again because I have only 300 people. He tried to take over my account. I don't know why. But it is what it is, and I want to know. I really need to know. Did you get anything from today's live streaming? I mean, from morning and the from PM session. I'm not talking about the entry. Okay, just forget this macro and also the losing entry I took in the morning session. Just forget both of them. Just let me know. You know what you will do when you will open your chart? How do you read the price? Let me know, okay? How the reverse look like inside any fair value gap? Can you give some hint? Yeah, I'm doing it from the morning session. Now look, it is actually I mean in the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, okay? Now this consequent encroachment and this high, this is your range. If you see price failed to go below this consequent encroachment, instead of that it went above the high of this fair value gap. That means it would like to go higher. at least until a place where there is a liquidity or an imbalance. Okay, but if you see it has respected the high of this fair value gap, hourly fair value gap, but it has broken the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. Then what is your range? Your range is, you will think market will go to the lower part of this fair value gap. Until it is inside this fair value gap, you have nothing to do. You have to wait. First it will give you the hints where it would like to go. If it would like to go higher, it will close above this fair value gap, and then it will give you some kind of setup over here above this consequent encroachment. Now if you see it closed below the consequent encroachment, also it closed above this high, what will you do? You will wait for more information. I mean, you will let the price go some little, you will give some more space so that it can show you exactly where it would like to go. Oh, we know. Is it clear, brother? That's how you will know it will reverse or it will continue its journey. That is the way. Another thing is, below this sell side liquidity, you see this big run. This is kind of confirmation that market would like to continue to go lower. This is also a kind of confirmation, because if it would like to go higher, it will do this type of shallow run. It came low to the sell side liquidity, then it go back to the range again. This is kind of uh, I mean, whatever price will do, it will tell you first. I will go higher. It will tell you first. You have to just listen to him. Okay. I think, yeah. Thank you, Abhinav. I'm giving you all, and what I'm getting instead of that. When we will meet, you all have to. If you were, think after 1 year, you are you have started to earn money, the live money, and when you will start to earn live money, you will earn a lot. You can you can write it down. You will start to earn a lot. Okay, so look, price actually closed above this fair value gap. What does it mean? It means, just let me mark the consequent encroachment first. I would like to see how it react from there. Okay, so it has actually respected from the consequent encroachment, and it went higher, closed above this fair value gap. That means price is telling you, I would like to go higher. How long it will go, we don't know. Now what will we do? We will wait. How long we will wait? We will wait until it will make some kind of setup over here. Now you know how this price action will work. I will do that again for you guys. It will come to the consequent encroachment. It will try to break the consequent encroachment 2 3 times. It will give you some kind of run. It will come back to the upper level of this fair value gap. It go higher. You will try to find your entry over there. Is it clear? Yes, I learned that I could entry one U in two candle 1240 and 133 just with accumulation plus JS is equal to liquidity. Yeah, brother, I believe you will do that. An apostolo. I believe you will do that, brother. So that is the thing. And now my expectation is it will come back to the upper level of this fair value gap, and then it will go higher. Okay, but I won't take my liquidity, entry over there. Why I won't do that? It's because it has already cleared the sell side liquidity, and it's below the sell side liquidity. There is another sell side liquidity over here. That is the reason for not taking entry over there, because it has already cleared this sell side liquidity from very high time frame. Okay, so I am not sure market would like to go higher. If this thing happened above this sell side liquidity, over here somewhere, I would take my buy. When it will tap to the upper level of this fair value gap, I would take my buy, maybe for some level. Okay, maybe for some point, not for long, but some little portion I would take that one. But it's already inside, I mean below the sell side liquidity. When it has cleared all of the sell side liquidity and I saw this big run, I won't take entry only depending on fair value gap. I need more price action. You see, it has actually gave you the market structure shift over here. This swing high, it's is it is eligible because it has traded this fair value gap. So you have got your market structure shift. There is one fair value gap, there is another fair value gap. So if market can come to the fair value gap, you should be take entry, okay? But you won't do it. Why? It's because it is just it has just cleared the sell side liquidity. All of these are price action. You are learning the price action. You are not learning how to take entry, okay, brother? Nobody replied me. There is no one I know except Hans, an apostolo of Vinobo, the what is Eric, except these four people. Is there anyone I know? Anyone I know? Anyone is there? Please write your name. I would like to know that, okay? I learned a lot of things today and also in every video in live sessions. Thank you, Abhinav. Just follow my instruction. If you, I mean, if you follow some other people, you can do it. I don't get mind, but just follow what I'm trying to give you. Okay, how to read the price? Why I am not taking entry over there? What is the reason? You will see these things again and again and again. This is the thing. I'm telling you the same thing again and again. Okay. The fair value gap that measured to CE, what time frame was that fair value gap on in 1 hour? Brother, I'm talking about this fair value gap. This is the fair value gap from 1 hour. This is hourly fair value gap, okay? I'm using hourly fair value gap in 1 minute chart to navigate the price. Do you get it, Eric? Got it. Thanks. You are most welcome. Now give me a like, okay? Give me a love. There is a love. Give me a love. I want a love from you guys. Can you see the love when I am giving? Give me some love. I deserve some love from you guys. I'm just kidding. If you are new, anyone here who is new, you can subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to build a community where we all will be brother. So if you think I am worth it, you can actually subscribe to my channel, okay? And for what types of information are you waiting? Look, right now price is over here, just below the sell side liquidity, and I have just got a confirmation that market wouldn't want to go lower because it traded the consequent encroachment. It went higher into the sell side liquidity. It is giving me some kind of confirmation that it would like to go higher. Now if I take my entry over there, that will be high risk, okay? I don't want to take this type of risk. I want to see when it will come over here to the top of this fair value gap, and then if it gave me some kind of market structure shift, that is my more information. I mean, do you get it? I will just mark it, okay? Now price actually came from here to here. This is the consequent encroachment. It went here. Now if price can come to the upper level of this fair value gap and then give me some kind of market structure shift here, and also the fair value gap over here into the range, I mean above this sell side liquidity, above, then I will take my entry over there for maybe some this buy sell liquid or something. This is actually the information I need. Except that I can just take my entry depending on only this fair value gap. Clear, brother? Now I'm telling you again, if I see it went higher, it doesn't give me any kind of confirmation or something, I won't be disappointed. Why? Because I know I will get more setup. Every day, every session, I will get setup. So it's very easy for you to take some kind of entry in every time. I'm not telling you to take entry in the silver bullet or the session. You can take entry anytime. Whenever there is the market open, you can take your entry. It's very easy to take your entry. So don't be silly, okay? Don't think if you miss this entry, you will get no chance, okay? Don't think like that way. That is the psychological issue. Should I talk something about psychology, because I struggle with my psychology a lot. I mean, when I have started my trading journey, the first thing I discovered, that is, I am very impatient. Whenever I missed a entry after long time reading the price, I got impatient and I just jumped to the market, and wherever I saw the price, I try to take some kind of entry. Okay, like over here, I thought price should come here, but it didn't come. Instead of that, it started to go higher. I just mark this order block and I take my entry over there, try to take some kind of buy side liquidity. And what actually happened, it went lower, stopped me out, came to this level, and then gave me the real setup. So this is very difficult if you would like to, I mean, if you can't control your psychology, your emotion, trading is not for you. ICT Pro Trader Path. Yo, what's up, brother? It was because of the spread, not internet. No, 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 no. There is no spread. Let me show you, okay? Just look where price is right now. There. See? Wherever the price is, I will put my button, it will start from there. Look. Okay, just let me remove this one. Just a second, okay? I'll show you. Let the price, l- just let it stop. I will show you. Okay, price is just over there, okay? Look, there. Wherever price is, it will start from there. But when I took my entry over there, price was over there and my internet was slow, so I took my entry was over there. In indices, wherever you will push your button, it will be there. I don't know where is the uh, ask. I don't want to change my layout, because whenever I will just let me close this one. Price is over here. Look at the price. Okay, not like that way. Wait, I will just put the sell button. When it will go low, I'll put the sell button. Look, price is over there. My entry is over there. It always over there. But here, what happened? I I mean I push my button over there, my entry field over there. It's because of my internet, and it was actually buffering over here, so that's why I told it's because of the internet. So it is what it is. And oh man, so many losing trade for you. Okay, I was just kidding. So if I would take the order block entry, then that would be a very nice entry, though I was just kidding. mm, I mean, that is the thing. So you have to be master of your psychology first, and so far you have seen from where price came. It came to the consequent encroachment of this hourly fair value gap. Then I got this run. Price has to come to the upper level of this hourly fair value gap. Maybe when you will see this kind of run, it is going higher and it will take the buy side liquidity first, then it will go through this fair value gap because you have a very nice sell side liquidity over there. So don't be impatient. And there is, you see this very little fair value gap in hourly chart. It is actually trading this fair value gap. I mean the 15-minute chart. It is actually trading this 15-minute chart over here, and also look at this fair value gap. Wait, this is the fair value gap. You see, this is the highest fair value gap in this whole leg. There is another fair value gap over here. I will mark that as well. This is another fair value gap. So these two fair value gap is the important fair value gap right now. But in my opinion, it should react from here. If it would like to go lower, it should react from here. But if it can go above this fair value gap, then this fair value gap is also very important. I want to see that market will react from this fair value gap. That is my expectation, okay? Because there is also a very nice water block and the mean threshold of this water block. All of this level, this is all important. Now you have to read the price again and again and again, and then when you will get some kind of confirmation, then you will go for your entry. Until then, you don't have any kind of entry. So far in the more PM session, if you look at over here, I really would want to talk about something over here now. This is launch hour, okay? Price came here, where it came to this fair value gap. This was the last fair value gap. If you mark the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, if you will see actually body from here it started to respect the consequent encroachment, went higher, take the buy side liquidity, trade the lower part of the daily fair value gap, then came lower, make this swing high as your I mean swing low, not swing high, swing low as your shifting market structure. Then I get this run. Is this displacement? No, this is not displacement. So whenever it has shifted from here, you won't look for sell. Why you will look for sell? Because from your higher time frame analysis, you know this is the today market will go lower, and all of you know I was expecting this sell side liquidity. This was my target from the morning session, okay? And I told you before CPI market will go higher, it will take the buy side liquidity, it will tap to the lower part of this daily fair value gap, then I will see this run. But in the morning session, we didn't get that. Instead of that, in PM session, we started to see it is happening over here. It has respected from there. I mean, from this fair value gap, it went higher, take all of the buy side liquidity from there. It came here, and now look at this run. Look at this run. Is it displacement in your opinion? Has it shifted the market from here? I'll just mark the shift market structure. Isn't it very clear? This leg, where is your fair value gap? This is your fair value gap. Is it inside the, I mean, PM session? I mean, this candle is inside the PM session. Look at the candle. Is it inside the PM session or not? Okay. What time is it? 1:01. So it's inside the PM session. Outside of the noon. Also, this is inside the macro 10, 1250 to 110, though this is different, little bit different. So I'm not including macro. Instead of that, I'm just telling you it has started to respect this fair value gap. Where from where you have got this fair value gap from here. What do you want to see? You want to see it will come to this fair, I mean consequent encroachment, then it will go higher. What it has done over here, it came here to the consequent encroachment, went higher, take all of the buy side liquidity from there. Now it came back again to the consequent encroachment, started to go higher, failed to, I mean break this fair value gap. It failed. In the meantime, you get very nice market structure shift, very nice displacement, very nice 22 YT model, very nice fair value gap. All of these things you will take your entry over there. Where will be your, I mean target? You see this lows, that will be your target. I mean from from this fair value gap, not this. Okay, here. So from this fair value gap to here, that will be your target. Okay, and where will be your stop loss? Just above this high. Above this high, you have to put your stop loss over there because this is one. Okay, though it's on on is to 4 4, but your stop I mean target profit will be there. Why? Because this new day opening gap is very important. Price can just come to this fair value gap and then start to go higher again. It can happen, guys. I'm not showing you something after effect. Okay, I'm telling you the facts. How you will, I mean, place your trade, how you will place your target profit. I i can tell you that you will place your target profit over here, over here. You can, I could tell it to you, but if you do that, your expectation will be higher. You will see market will come to this fair value gap, I mean the new day opening gap, and it will reverse from there. Your winning trade will turn into your losing trade. I really don't want that to give you. I want you to learn exact place where your, I mean, target should be. Why here? It's because there is, you see all of this loss, it is over there. So you will put your stop loss over there. I mean, sorry, the target profit over there because it is also inside the new day opening gap. Okay, your target should be there. Now, what else you can do? You can put your stop loss below this low. You see this low, you can put your I mean, not stop loss, should it should be target profit. Also there is a very nice fair value gap. You see this fair value gap, is it clear? This fair value gap, it is just below this lows. So you can put your stop, I mean target profit over there, but you have to take partial when it will come to the new day opening gap. You have to take your partial. If you don't do it, trust me, maybe this time you were lucky, as today was Thursday and we are actually seeing the distribution. But most of the time you will see your winning trade will turn into your losing trade. But if you take your partial over there and you put your stop loss, I mean stop loss to the break even, you are safe now. You have already take something from here, and if you are stopped out, you are still profitable. But market, if market go over there, you are profitable as well. Okay, this is the thing you have to understand. Otherwise it will be very difficult. Sometimes you will be lucky, you will get this type of run. Most of the time you will see your winning trade turns into your losing trade, and I don't want to give that shit to you. I want to give you something which can help you. Okay, when press took as a join saw your entry and exit, it was because spread. Okay brother, when price took 1415 high, do we consider that as market structure shift? Let me check, brother. You are talking about 1415 high, right? This high, yeah. This is your market structure shift because this high has traded this fair value gap. So this is your market structure shift. This is your low probability entry. Why? It's because it didn't take the sell side liquidity over here. So this is your low probability entry. If you go to my playlist, you will get this, I mean, a video regarding high probability and low probability. This will be your low probability entry. Okay, but this is, I mean, perfect market structure shift. However, today was a day for me. Thanks, brother. For I'm really happy for your gaining, and I'm really waiting for your video as well. Yeah, just look where the beaten. It's on the right side, brother, where the current price and time is. However, I might be wrong. Actually, brother, I also don't want to talk. I mean, I never see the spread in future market. I mean, whenever I take my entry, it actually placed where I pressed the button. It placed just over there. But when I mean, I put my entry over there, it was lagging over there. I could see that it was just buffering. That's why I told it's maybe because of my internet. I get lower entry, and I'm also really facing the internet problem. Okay, you won't like it though. I will like it, man. I love everything. Trust me, I love everything. Look how beautifully this is working right now. It went to the consequent encroachment. I mean here, it tried lower, it went above, it came back to the fair value gap. Look at the bodies. Where did it close? It has closed into this fair value gap. It nobody closed below this fair value gap. What does it mean? I don't want to go lower. I would like to go higher. Where will you go? This is my second level. If I would like to go higher, I will go to that level. This is telling you the story. You have to read the story. Every fair value gap will tell you the story. Okay. So this is how you will actually read the price. And I didn't get my answer. I asked all of you guys that did you learn anything from today's lesson? Because I have shown you how to do the home. I mean, when you will start your day, what you will do, how you will mark every specific level, how do you know price will go where, and how you will know when you will look for entry. I have shown you all of these things, but nobody gave me the answer that you get something or not. I really need that. Really need your answer. Otherwise, how can I continue, brother? I need your answer, please. In Forex, there is a lot of spread. I know, brother. Yesterday, I took an entry in Euro USD. I mean, look, I'll just show you. Okay, I tried to take an entry here. My entry was over here, and my stop loss was like over here. When price came here, I was stopped out, and then I told, okay, tata, bye bye. So a spread is something very dangerous in. I want to do something. See, it's buffering over there. Now, any of you can tell me why I took this entry? Any of you? I want to know why I have taken this entry. What is the reason? I'm just trying to explain. That's why I put my entry. I'm not telling you this is a profitable entry or whatever. I am not telling anything about that. But just let me know why I have taken this entry. I want to learn from you now. I want your answer, please. Give me the answer. Why I take this entry? What is the reason? IFG retested. Uh, Something little different. I mean, you weren't here, so I explained exact reason why, how the fair value gap worked. So I took this entry depending on that. I mean, when price came here to the upper level, my entry would be over here. I mean, when price will come to this level, this should be my entry. My stop loss will be here, and my target will be to this fair value gap, consequent encroachment, or to the upper level. Okay, that should be the entry. But I really want to know that. I mean, my viewers can Costa Godwin, FBG refill, Wolf and Crow, MSS. No, brother, nothing. Ah, man, I am feeling like I I just waste my time, something like that. You see, this is the highest fair value gap to this leg. Price should respect from there. Or, I mean, it should go over there. It will go to the consequent encroachment, then it will break lower. This should, I was expecting that. Instead of that, it went higher. BC tried to go lower, unable go support from fair value gap high, and now price look for buy. Yeah, that's the thing, brother. That is the thing. Absolutely, that is the thing. It when I saw this run, this big run, that means it should go higher. Then price came back to this fair value gap, failed to go lower. Nobody closed below this fair value gap. Nobody. Everybody has closed above this fair value gap low. It went higher again. I don't care about this fair value gap. I this fair value gap is no, there is no importance of this fair value gap. When price came back to this low, I mean upper level of this fair value gap, that should be your entry. That should be your entry. Your entry will be here. Where will be your exit? This fair value gap high. That should be your exit. Why? Because there is a very nice fair value gap. I mean swing high. Above every swing high, there is liquidity. Okay. So whenever you will see this will happen. You will be take your entry. But I told you when price will be here, it will come to this top level. You won't take your buy. Why? Because price has taken the sell side liquidity very nicely. It went lower. This fair value gap is just lower this, I mean this sell side liquidity. Okay, so if you take your entry over there, there is more possibility that market will go lower. You won't take the risk over here. You will take the risk over here. Why? Because it is inside the range. I mean this is the sell side liquidity. I will show you from here. Okay, this is your sell side liquidity. Get disconnected. I'm connected. No, I'm not connected. Disconnected. Disconnected. So that is the thing, guys. So you don't need to look for any kind of fair value gap over here. No, nothing. Just you will read the price action over here. See this run from here to here. This is the highest fair value gap. When price started to go higher, this fair value gap should hold the price and send it back to its range. I mean toward this sell side liquidity. It should do it. What it has done, it can't hold the price. Instead of that, look at this run. Look at this run. Very energetic run. When price came back to the upper level, will you take your entry? No, you will do nothing. You will see. It can hold the price for buy side or not. Okay, you will just watch the price. Now price tried to break this fair value gap so many times, but everybody closed above the low. This is the story. I mean this is the place where price is telling you, I don't want to go lower. Don't try to take any kind of short. I am gonna go higher. Now look at this run. Now when you will see this run, you will sit tight. If price can come back again to the upper level of this fair value gap, I will take my entry over there. Where will be your, I mean stop loss? You if you are more conservative, you can put your stop loss below this low. Why? Because price can come little bit lower to take this equal loss. It can do that. So don't think it can't come lower again. A week can come here and you can be stopped out. So you will put your stop loss below this low. Where will be your, I mean target? You will find the most obvious place. You see this swing high. This swing high has the buy side liquidity, and just above this swing high there is a very nice fair value gap. So you will put your stop loss, I mean target profit, uh, I mean TP to that level, and that would be your entry. That's all, brother. It's very easy. So closed above, retested the fair value gap and failed to close below, went up and retested. What does that fair value becomes? I fair value gap. I'm here to learn too. Where was I wrong? But I fair value retested wasn't that. Huh, yeah, you were right, but the in whole theory I described it. I mean, when it went above, it retested over here. I mean, it went above and it test here. But if you take your entry over here, most of the time you will be stopped out. That's why I told you it's not like, I mean, you have to wait for how this fair value, I mean, fair value gap, it will use as a I fair value gap or it will use as a fair value gap. You have to be sure first. That's why I told you that that is not exact thing. I think the key is the failed bear run just before the entry. The key is the failed before bear run just failed. I don't know, brother. What is your, I mean, what is your exact question, brother? Yes, brother. I didn't see them. I didn't see retested. You write it down retested, but I can show you something here. I mean, where was it? If you talk about retested, then where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Here. If you look at that way, I mean, only retested, you will be wrong most of the time. I will show you here. This is a fair value gap, and it came here. It went through this. It came here. It went back. It retest here. It went all over this place. It went above again. It went lower. How do you know that second retest will work? That's why I told you absolutely. I mean, in one way, one word, it can't be explained. I mean, it retested, so you take your buy, or you it retested, you take your sell. By one word, it can't be explained. That's why I told that is not the exact thing. So that is the thing. I hope it is now clear. I'll just close this one. Yeah, brother. Everyone has their own. I mean, I mean, own understanding. I like you see the price. I told every time that you look at the price in one way. I look at the price in another way. Everyone look at the price in their way. So I'm not telling you are wrong. I'm not telling I'm right. I'm just telling everyone's. I mean, everyone is different. So if you think it is retested in your way, maybe you see something else, or you have some rules, you have some logic which is different with me. So I'm not telling that you are right or I'm right, or you are wrong or I'm wrong. I'm not telling any of these things. I'm telling uh, I can't just explain everything by one word. I mean, the retested or tested, I can't just explain that in one word, because I am just showing this thing again and again and again. Everyone here, actually, I'm trying to show these things again and again. Why? It's because so that they can, I mean, the guy who are new here, they can learn how to use the fair value gap. I talked about this fair value gap in the morning session, and I showed them how it works over here, how I am expecting how bodies will react from the consequent encroachment. Everything I explained from the morning session, how you will read the price from beginning of the session and until the trade entry. So I'm just telling, I can't just say in one word, after retest or tested, you will take your entry. I'm just telling that thing, brother. Bro, I was away from the system. Can you share the breakdown? Oh, what was the breakdown, brother? Can you remind me? I forgot the, I mean, what was the breakdown? What you are talking about? Here, brother, look, price went through this, came back, nobody closed below the, below the fair value gap. It went higher again, it came back to the fair value gap. If I take my entry over there, when it retested this fair value gap, it will be my loss because my stop loss will be just below this low. So that will be my loss. I don't know what you are talking about, but if you just tell me to take my entry after, when it will retest it, I'm telling you, brother, you are seeing the price in one way, I'm seeing the price in another way. In my opinion, retested is not enough for taking an entry, depending on the fair value gap. Where the price. See, when this fair value gap, it went through this fair value gap. Let me just clear it. It went through this fair value gap, it come back again, nobody closed below this fair value gap, so it went above again, it came back, this candle, this specific candle, it came back, it has retested this, this fair value gap. I will take my entry over there because this is retesting. If I take my entry over there, I my stop loss will be here, so I'll be stopped out. And look it over here, it went above, it came back below, inside this fair value gap, nobody closed below there. Or if you see, this candle went above, and then the very next candle, I took my entry over there, I am not stopped out. See, this is the same thing over there and there, but I am not telling you this, I'm not showing them this thing. There is, you are not in the morning session, so I have to, tell everything again, and that is very difficult. That will be very difficult, brother. You took the trade, right? Praveen, I was just wanted to know the entry and exit. Yeah, that was the thing I was talking about, brother. When I saw this, this candle, it went through this. Oh man, I talked about this so many times in the morning session, and I'm not tired. Hmm, I just wanted to know, okay, what is your target profit? If you look at over there, I'll tell you here, here. If you want about this one here, my target profit will be there. That will be this trade, okay? And if you look at over here to this, what can I say? Mm, 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 this thing. If you want to take your retest entry over there, here, it will be just below the low. My target profit will be this high. That will be my target profit, just over there. Is it over there? Over there, right there. Yeah, it worked over here. I didn't see it, but in my opinion, this is not high probability because I can give you thousand of example right now. You it works over here because next time it consent enforcement, it is not kind of working like that way. Yeah, it worked in this time. You're right. It works that way. After 8 p.m. IST is now what? Loss or win? Yeah, that was the win, brother. That works at that time. I agree with you. Would you like to show me you some more example? Really, you want that? I will show you. Don't worry. I will show you it won't work most of the time. I mean, I will give you 5 to 10 I mean example that it doesn't work. Just let me give you someday. Look day. I want to give you the okay. Look, this is your I mean fair value gap that should be work as your I fair value gap. So it went through this fair value gap. It failed to hold the price. It went lower, then started to I mean react this fair value gap. If you take your entry over there, your I mean just let me put it over there. This should be your entry, the very lowest over there. You will never get your target filled over here. Now look at over here. If you just look at that way, I will just put it over here. Here I can see a fair value gap, but if you don't think it works, I will just remove that one. I don't need that one as well. There's another fair value gap. Mhm. This fair value gap should work as a fair value gap. I mean, after market structure shift, it should come here and it should go, I mean, over there. Instead of that, it break through this. It started to respect this one. It went lower. If you take your entry over there, this is your retest. Your entry over there, you put your stop loss above this low, and the very recent high. Where is your very recent? This is your very recent low. This is your sorry, just a second. This is your very recent low. I won't go to the sell side liquidity. That will be your loss after retest. I think you get the point because this is your market structure shift. It went through this fair value gap. It came back to that gap. Bodies respected over there. It came back again through this fair value gap. This is your retest. Your stop loss will be just above this. I mean, swing high, and your target will be the most recent low, at least the most recent low. That should be your target. So that won't be I mean the winning trade. I will show you more, brother, don't worry. It doesn't retest, so it broken, so it doesn't have the entry. It didn't trade. If you see where I can show you, market structure shift, fair value gap, it doesn't work that way. I will show you more, okay? Right now it's impossible because last 3 days was consolidated, so it will be difficult for me to find out anything else. I mean any other year. Hide the chart, then find one and left. Do it in replay mode. As I said, I wasn't to learn this too. I have some set rules for that as well. But I came here to cheer you up, not here to kick some ass. And for instance, isn't a optimal one. Can I call you and can yeah, I'll call you, brother. No problem. I will call you. But I'm telling you, uh, I'm not telling you that you are wrong or I'm right. I'm just telling you I can't just say in one word that price will come to this fair value gap and when it will retest, you can take your buy. I'm just telling you I have to understand that what price would like to say me. I mean, if it would like to show me, I took this entry without any, I mean, without any rules. This entry I took without any rules because price didn't respect the consequent encroachment. First, I need it has to respect from the consequent encroachment. I took this risk, I mean entry, only because this was inside the silver bullet. That was the reason for taking this entry. It is inside this silver bullet zone, and in silver bullet zone, most of the fair value gap or I fair value gap works very well. But if it was outside of the fair value gap, when I would see there is no consequent encroachment rejection, this is not valid. I mean, the retest is not valid until price rejected from the consequent encroachment. That was I was trying to do. I was trying to tell. Okay, I'm not telling, brother. I always agree with all of you guys. Everyone has their own understanding, and you are differently. You think the market. So I'm not telling you that you are wrong or I am right. I'm just telling every you have to follow me if you would like to learn from me. Otherwise, it will be difficult for me to give you something. That's the thing, brother. Came in late. No problem, Domino Forex. While watching the live, I just slept for some seconds. It's okay, brother. I really would like to close my session now because it's already 3:10 and I want to see what actually price overdid. Just 1 minute. I will close my session. Okay. So actually, can you tell me why I put this over here? Any of you, just after this, I will close. Okay. Just tell me why I put this entry over here. Why? What is the reason? If anyone just tell me, I will close my session for today. I'm also very tired. Okay. Do you really have a mechanical rules or you take any opportunity market give you any times? I took any opportunity market give me any opportunity, any type of. I love to take losing trade. I really no Praveen, no order block, nothing. I I have a framework over here. I just want to know what is the framework. Just tell me. Look at the time and then try to tell me. Look at the time first. Yeah, obviously there is fair value gap. I took my entry over there, but what is the framework? It has broken. I mean, it has broken the market structure shift. I agree with you, but I need the framework. What is the framework? What tells me to take this entry? No silver bullet. It is outside of three. I mean, it's what time is it now? It's 3:10, so it's not silver bullet. Look at the time first, brother. What time is it? It's 3:10. Why I took this entry? What is the framework? What is the framework over here? What tell me that it will work? Just let me know. What tell me that it will work? I just put it over here so that it will be easier for you to understand. Oh man, seriously? Nobody. There is nobody. Look, where is my target? And tell me what is the framework for this entry? It's done already. Oh man, I am disappointed. What is the time? Oh, I just marked. What is the time? From where to where? Seriously, man. Mystic. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, brother. You are the one. I love you, man. I love you. Man, this is the macro. 250 to 310 macro, brother. Look at the price. When price came into the macro, it came lower. It has taken the sell side liquidity from this low, this low. You see this low? All of this low has taken by this low. I have got the sell side liquidity. Let me mark it. Oh man, I'm really disappointed. Oh man, seriously. It has taken the sell side liquidity. Where is your swing high? You see this high? I don't care about anything else now. No high time frame, nothing. I mean, market structure shift. I will remove this one. Where is your market structure shift, brother? There is your market structure shift. Do you have any fair value gap? Do you have any fair value gap? Any kind of fair value gap? Just let me know. You have any fair value gap? Any fair value gap? Domino Forex, nothing, brother. Nothing, brother. Nothing, 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 nothing. It's my macro. You have to forget everything when it's inside this macro. Everything. You will forget every single thing when it's inside the macro. Look, when 250, here is 250. Market came into the market, I mean macro. It went lower. It has taken the sell side liquidity, gave you the market structure shift with a nice fair value gap. When price came here first time, I didn't see that actually. I saw this one. So if I have seen that, I would take my entry over there. So your entry will be there actually. Okay. So your entry will be there. That will be your target 20 handle. Look at the market. Where did it go? At 20 handle. Brother, Praveen, if you go to my playlist, you will find a folder named macro. You will get everything over there. Okay. I have just uploaded everything over there, and I decided not to talk about macro, but I get some message that macro is not working, something like that. So I have shown you two entry today, two macro, 250 or sorry 150 to 210, 350 to I mean 250 to 310, two macro, and both of them worked very well. Do you have any kind of confusion? Let me know. If you have any confusion, let me know. So I showed you two macro, and both of them worked very well. So I hope I'm really disappointed. Yeah, there is, I mean, Hans, are you there? Hans or Ovinobo? And Apostolo, I was asking for the framework, the fair value gap. This is the entry setup. I mean, market structure shift, fair value gap. This is all the entry setup. This is not framework. The framework was, it was inside the macro. That was my framework. When I took this entry over here somewhere, I don't remember where I did. That was inside the macro. So that was my framework. When I took my entry at 9:30 today's morning, I mean, where somewhere here, I don't remember, maybe somewhere here, I took my entry to the breaker block. Okay, so that was the framework. I mean, sorry, entry setup, not framework. Framework I did from all of this place. How price came here, I read the price. It came, it rejected from the consequent encroachment. It came back to the upper level of the fair value gap. gave you the market structure shift, then this all of this framework was telling you that market will go higher. So this is all your framework. This is the framework for macro. Okay, price came into the macro, it went lower, take the sell side liquidity, gave you the market structure shift. This is your fair value gap. You will take your entry over there. Your target will be 20 handle. That is your framework. The macro is your framework, and that is your entry setup. Okay. Yes, Dada. Okay. So, Abhinav, I was expecting the reply from you, brother. You're really awesome, bro. Thank you, Provin. No problem. Yes, I just wrote it, but how you call it? You were asking a name. I'm confused. Okay, I was asking for the framework. What is the name of the framework? The framework was the macro framework. Okay, that was the macro framework. Every trade setup created by the framework. Okay, not, I mean, it's created by the framework. So the macro was the framework over there. And now I think there's some guys you are new actually, so please don't think I am doing here something shit. I'm showing actually the macro session. If you are new, please go to my YouTube channel. From there playlist you will find a folder named macro. You can study over there, and for macro strategy you need nothing, and that is my understanding. I never learned this from anyone else. I i got the information about macro from ICT told that we have some macro that works very well. I take the time, I mean the timeline from from ICT, like 250, 110, sorry, 310, this type of macro times I took it from ICT, but he never taught us how to trade the macro. He never talked about anything about macro. So this macro thing actually I have got this by watching market again and again and again. And so far now we take near about 16 to 17 entry, and we had only one loss. I think, if I am not wrong, we have only one losing trade, and rest of all are the winning trade. So if you want to learn this macro things, you can learn from there, because I'm done with macro. I If you are, I mean, new, you can try that one. Okay, bro, what is the difference between BPR and fair value gap, brother? That is a very long discussion, Provin. I have made I have made a lot of video about that. just just study my study section from YouTube channel. From playlist you will find a section which is study. So in study section you will get some video over there, and all of them are full of information and full of useful, I mean, useful information. So if you go over there and study over there, you will learn, how to do these things. I mean, everything you will get over there. Whatever I'm telling you here, this is price action. I mean, how to read the price from beginning to until a trade up. This is I'm doing from this week. So except the price section, you will get everything I'm talking about here about market structure shift. I know most of you all, I mean, most of you don't know what is market structure shift. If you just watch my video how to avoid the losing trade, you will learn what is market structure shift, and you can easily avoid near about 1,000 losing trade. Trust me, brother. So that's the thing, brother. I advise you have a structure or outline of which you look at, so we can see. Though you eyes, I feel we are mixing too much for me. I'm catching up, but let's have a course outline. And brother, domino effects, I'm telling you the thing. First, I have taught you macro. The very first thing I talked about macro, that was the first thing. When I have done macro, I started to talk fair value gap. Okay, how fair value gap will work. Before talking all of these things, I have already made some video that will be very helpful. I mean, to understand my thinking or my speaking. If you didn't study them, it will be difficult for you to understand, but you will understand slowly. But you will, if you watch that videos, whatever I'm telling you here, it will be very easy for you to understand. Okay. Now, when I started to talk about fair value gap, in the meantime, I also started to talk about price action. I mean, when you will start your day, how you will start to read the price, how you will mark some level above the price, below the price. Are you getting that? You have to mark some level above the market price. You have to mark some level below the market price. When you will mark them, you will start to read the price, which way it would like to go. And for that, you need the fair value gap information. So I am just mixing price action with the fair value gap, only price action and fair value gap. I am not telling about anything about order block, not even about breaker block, proportion block. Then yeah, you can say there's so many things. Okay, I'm not telling volume imbalance, nothing. I'm not telling about nothing. I'm just telling about the price action and only the fair value gap. You don't need to understand anything else except these two things. I mean, how fair value gap works, you have to understand this, and how you will expect price will work. You have to understand only these two things. When you will be done with these two things, you will go to the next level of the price action. That is the way I am trying to teach you. Okay, brother? I am doing this in a proper way, step by step. Don't think I'm just giving you something randomly. I'm not doing this. Okay, the macro framework. I didn't know the framework called macro. No, 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 no. Abhinav, framework doesn't called macro. Macro is a framework. Everything we are doing here, I mean, we are reading price. That is actually a framework for our trade. We actually doing we reading price. Price came here. Price went there. Price is here. Now we will look for a setup for entry. Before entry, whatever we are doing, that is framework for that entry, for that trade. Okay. So when price came into the macro, we don't need to read the price. We just need to follow some rules. And all of them all together is called framework. So macro is one kind of framework. That's all, brother. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I never watched PM. I don't remember SB or macro time after 1:30. And Apostolo, what are you talking about now, brother? You are one of my oldest brother. I mean, in my channel, you are from the beginning, and now you are telling me that you don't know macro. Go to my playlist, brother. From playlist, please go to the macro. Yes, ICT. Yes, obviously it works in macro. 100% it works in macro, but in I mean in ES, you have to target for 5 handle. I mean 5 handle. Okay. In what can I say? What is it? Nasdaq. In Nasdaq, you have to look for 20 handle, and in mini S&P, you have to look for 5 handle. Only 5 handle. Understand everything. Just price action. I need more info. Fair value gap. I'm I'm giving you the information every day about fair value gap. Fair value gap is something I will need near about 1 month to finish this fair value gap concept. Like macro, I have finished only 2 week. I take only 2 week to finish macro things, and this is the most profitable thing I have ever seen. It will work every day. It until now we have near about 16 to 17 setup. I took near about 8 to 9 entry in front of all of you guys, except one. All were winning trade. All of them were winning until now. 16 to 17 entry, we had only one losing trade. Rest of all are the winning trade. So I gave you the easiest thing and the most precious thing within 1 week. I mean, 1 week it's done. But for fair value gap teaching, I will need near about 1 month. I know that. It will take time, brother, because fair value gap is not only fair value gap. It's full of information, and it's the you can say this is the basic of the price action. When you will understand fair value gap, you will understand price action. Everything in price action relate with this fair value gap. So don't think it's very easy thing. I mean, you will just watch some videos or something and you will learn what is fair value gap. Don't think like that way. Fair value gap is everything in ICT. I didn't tell any, I mean, so many precious thing yet to any of you. Okay, I whatever I know, I never shared with you guys. I have started to share everything I know, and until now whatever I tell you, you will just backtest it. Don't just watch it and think it will work or it won't work. You will backtest it, and if you see it doesn't work, I'm not telling you it will work 100%. It will work 7 to 8 out of 10. Okay, so nothing is 100% certain in trading history, but it will work at least 7 to 8 times out of 10. So you have to do backtest. Okay, Dada Abhinavo, 150 to 210. Yeah, 150 to 210 and 250 to 310 is the PM macro, and 950 to 1010 and 1050 to 1110 is the AM macro. Can you go through the ES? It will be helpful to get some example if you are not too tired. I will go to the uh, you mean S&P? No problem, brother. So here is 150, I think. 250, yeah. So 250, we can see this is the same thing. Like it happened to the Nasdaq. Where is 250? Here is 250, and I will just go for today's 4 macro. Okay, so if there is 10. So first thing is when market came into the macro, it has to take some buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity. This is the first candle went into the macro. So price came lower. It has taken the sell side liquidity. This is the swing high. It has made the swing high. It went higher. It came back again and take the sell side liquidity. Okay. I'm just gonna give your answer, brother. But I would like to see what actually even S&P did in the macro time. Okay, I'll just mark them. So it has actually taken the sell side liquidity over here. Then this high has traded this fair value gap. So this swing high is eligible for shifting market structure. That is my market structure. This is my fair value gap. And this market structure shift has to happen inside the macro. So that is my fair value gap. If you go and take your entry over there, your stop loss has to be here below this low, and you will go for 5 handle. I'm sorry, here. So that will be your trade here. This is the last macro. I will go to the 2 p.m. macro. I mean 150 to 210. So I will use this one. I show this too because I think that's enough. Okay. So price came here into the, I mean, inside the macro. It take the buy sell side liquidity. You can see this is the sell side liquidity. First, it has taken the sell side liquidity. It went higher. I didn't get I mean, what can I say? Any market structure shift over there. Then price came lower. It gave me the market structure shift, but I won't take this market structure shift. Is it's because it didn't take any kind of buy side liquidity. So this entry is not valid until here. It's not valid. It's not valid for even S&P, uh, for the PM 150 to 210 macro. It is not valid. If I see this swing high can take the buy side liquidity from here, then it would be a valid market structure shift for me, and this fair value gap I will take my entry over there. But it actually didn't take the buy side liquidity, so this is not valid for me. I'll go to the morning session as well, and I'm just going faster. Okay, 90, 50. Okay, that is your morning session. And at 10 we had the news, right? Oh no, we don't have the news. No, this is not 11:50. 10:50. Just a second, guys. I'm gonna give you the answer. Okay. So here is your uh, price came here, went lower. It didn't take any sell side liquidity. Instead of that, it has taken the buy side liquidity from here. It has taken all of the buy side liquidity. It didn't give me any market structure shift to the low. Also, it didn't give me the market structure shift to the high on. Oh, okay. It has given the market structure shift inside the macro. Sorry, guys. It has it has given the market structure shift over there. That is a market structure shift, and that is your fair value gap. Now this is the thing, that is a fair value gap. So if you take your entry, I will tell you why this is not valid. Okay, I will tell you. So if you take your entry over there, that means this will be your entry. I mean, this will be your entry. Your stop loss will be below this low, or you can put the below this low. You can put it, but that is, I will go for the over there, and your target will be 5 handle. So that will be, but that is not valid for me. It's because I told you that whenever I will see the market structure shift has happened inside the macro, I told you to take the entry immediate after the macro. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minute. 5 minute is acceptable. Though I'm not agree with that. 1, 2, 3, 4 minute. If you get the entry within 4 minutes, that will be your entry. So this is not valid. Okay, you can't take that on. This is not working. So we had actually only one trade. I mean, I will look the this macro as well. I mean the 9:50 to 10:10 macro. Just a second, guys. I'm just coming to you. Okay, over here. So when price came here, it has made the equal highs. It has done. Okay. What it has done, it went lower. It went lower. It has give you the market structure shift, and later it is also not valid. It takes too long to come here. It's too long. It's near about 10:45. So this is not valid as well. You can't say this is valid trade. If you look at over here, I mean the price action over here, it's nothing over here. Where was it? It was over here, maybe here. So that is not also valid. I mean, if you look the price, we have only this entry. I mean the last one. So except this one, no other macro was valid for E-mini S&P for today. But in Nasdaq we got 20. I mean the last 20. I didn't see the morning session macro. I didn't see it. You can check it. Okay, so all need is price action. What to look for in price? This is what will help us. Brother, I know what will help you. I mean, oh man, how to reply to this question? I'm doing these things from the morning session. Okay, so I asked so many times to you guys, do you get it or not? I mean, whatever I'm trying to give you, So this is the first time Domino Forex actually gave me the answer. He doesn't get anything from today's live session, and nobody else given me the answer. I'm really upset now. I'm thinking that I will stop this shit because you guys are not here for learning. You don't give me the answer. You don't get it, or you are getting it. You don't tell me that. How do I know that you are getting this? Okay. I don't operate in those macros, sir. I am here from 3 a.m. I'm usually at sleep. Now that's why I don't remember PM, SB, and macro time. No problem, brother. It doesn't matter. These are the days when new students or who try too hard to do things in conditions that are going to challenge you and get frustrated seeing it move on level. Look, what ICT told, I told you already. Don't force these days to take the entry because this is kind of a day where you will see so many things that is actually abnormal. I mean, in CPI days. CPI days is very dangerous. Okay, you are the best in this business, T2. Stephen, welcome back, brother. Dada, can you tell something about 90-minute macro? I don't know what is 90-minute macro. I mean, 90-minute price action. I really don't know that. I never, whenever it pop up to my YouTube channel, I just skip that. I mean, 90-minute. I never saw what it is. Okay. I saw they talked about a lot with this topic on ICT's forum. Yeah, I have also seen that, but I am really not interested about uh, 90-minute cycle. I really don't like that shit. Domino Forex, I'm gonna give you the answer, okay, brother? I'm gonna give you the answer. What I'm doing here, when I open this chart, I mark some level. This is my chart, okay? So I start to mark some level. First, I try to mark some buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity. Wherever I get equal highs, equal lows, I mark them from daily chart, hourly chart, 15-minute chart, 1 minute chart. I mark them. Then I start to see where price is right now. When I've seen prices over here, I mark some inefficient place. Or if it is very near to the buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity, I mark them. Okay. Then I go to 1 minute chart and I start to see how it is working over there. I mean, to the lower part, I have a higher time frame zone. To the higher of the current market price, I have a higher time frame zone. I start to see how it works between that zone, which way price would like to go. And when the time is come, I mean after 9:30 or at the silver bullet, maybe last hour, I start to find a trade entry, okay? But before that time, I just read the price, what price is trying to tell me. That is the thing I'm doing here, brother. I think it's clear. Now, I won't, I'm not teaching you something you are asking me. I'm not giving it to you. If you think it's not helpful, I have nothing to say, brother. But this is what it is. I'm not teaching you the entry pattern. I mean, you will go over there, you will take your entry. I'm not teaching you that. I'm teaching you what you have to do before taking entry. I'm just trying to give that to you. What you have to do before your trade entry. How do you know price will go over there? How do you know? I'm trying to give it to you. So that is the thing actually I'm just trying to give you everything. And if you are not learning, I will just I will just tweet a poll poll over there, okay? You are learning or not? It is helpful or not? Give me your true opinion. I will poll over there. Please give me a poll. Don't ignore that. I need to know that. If you are not learning, then I'm wasting my time. You are wasting your time. I'm not here to waste your time, brother. I'm here to give you something that will help you. And now, if you are expecting that you will learn some kind of, I mean, entry setup, something like that. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, brother. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? This is very rude, but I have to tell this. If you think you will learn some kind of entry setup, you have to find someone in YouTube. You will find a lot of people. They will show you how to take entry, okay? When and how you will take entry. They will show you it has taken the sell side liquidity, gave you the market structure shift. This is the fair value gap, you will take your entry. Or maybe there is a high fair value gap, please take your entry. There is a breaker block, take your entry. They will show it to you. Trust me, brother. You will find a lot of YouTuber. I am not giving you the entry setup. I am telling you why that entry setup will work. Why this entry will work. How do you know this entry will work? You see, it has taken this sell side liquidity, gave me the market structure shift. This is a very nice fair value gap. I will take my entry over there. Price will go over here. Why price will go over there? Why it won't go through this fair value gap and make this fair value gap as a I fair value gap? Inversion fair value gap. I'm just showing it to you because it needs to be clear. Okay, you see, this is a fair value gap. So you are thinking that price will come here and it will go higher. But why it will do there? Why it won't just come through this fair value gap? It will retest it and it won't come over here. Why price won't do this? Ex Instead of doing this, why price will do this? I'm trying to teach you this thing. I'm not trying to teach you entry pattern. I'm I don't know you were getting it or not. My English is not good. I'm really sorry for that. I'm extremely sorry, brother, because of my broken English. But that is what I am trying to give you. That is the thing, okay? I am not giving you the end setup or entry pattern, entry technique, something like that. I'm not doing this over here. So it is what it is, brother. Because without reading the price, you will never be a consistent profitable trader. If you don't believe me, try yourself. I challenge you. If you don't know how to read the price, you will never be a profitable trader. Never ever. You will, you will lose. That is all I need. Entry is easy, just the price action is what I need. Yeah, brother, that is the thing. I'm trying to give it to you. So if you are every day with me, trust me, you will learn how to read the price. You don't need to think about it. I told you when I started this price action week, I told you when you will start to see the things you will never notice. You can't notice when you have learned the price action. It happened to me. I didn't know when I learned the price action. Whatever I know, I don't know the price action, but whatever I know, I didn't notice when I have learned this. So it will happen to you as well. You will never notice when you have started to see what is the price action, okay? But I need your reply. I need your response that you are getting the point. I need your question. When I will show you something, if you don't question me, if you don't get it, if you don't question me, how do I know that it is clear to you? I have no way to know that. I am way above this level. Whatever I am telling you here, I am so far from this level. So I don't understand that you are getting it or not. You have to tell me. So 1531 close above the fair value gap. I don't know, brother. I'm not looking at the price now. Uh, I mean, I forget everything about the price action right now. What is it doing over here? I have no idea, Binobo. You can do it by yourself. I just got here, but I always find your videos very useful. Thanks, Mike. Thank you very much, brother. And Apostolo, I'm learning, but sometimes I don't understand your entry setup because I can't copy everything without understanding it. My mind needs the theory behind, not only chart reading. Brother, I am telling you again and again and again. I am not showing you the entry. I'm just giving a summary by a entry. I don't disclose why I take that entry. I don't disclose that. Why? Because this is not the time for learning entry setup. This is the time for learning the price. And I need to show you the entry setup. Why? So that you guys can be more confident. Okay, maybe later I can also do that. That's why I put my, I mean, this bullshit over here. Or sometimes I press this thing, I mean the entry over there. Okay, I did this thing so that you guys can be confident, nothing else. I'm not teaching you the entry setup. I'm teaching you when it will time, I will show you how to take entry, where is the best place to take the entry. I will teach you all of these things. Just wait, brother, give me some times. You can't learn everything in one way, I mean in one time. It is very difficult. JDTV, I understand. Thank you, brother. Any of you here who is new? I mean, there's 14 girl. I not 14 girl. 14 people. My firstborn son Cody turns 28 today. My how time files. Happy birthday, son. Happy birthday to him, Cody. I will reply him later. So I can see there are 14 people. Any of you are new here? I mean, this is your first day. Don't think I am this kind of rude guy. I am not rude. Trust me, I am very humble. And I really care about you guys, whoever are here trying to learn something. I really care about you. Provin, okay, yes, okay, brother, welcome, brother. So I really care about you. I'm just talking. You know how many times it's been? It's been near about 2 3 hours, right? Something like that. I'm just talking. Okay, ICT. Don't, brother. I just forgot to tell something. You see the guy who ICT Pro Trader Path. Uh, if you are new to this ICT concept, or if you have the beginner knowledge, you guys can check his channel. Actually, he's doing a very good job. I mean, he he makes something very clear, which I had to do. Okay, I should have made some video that should be very clear about some concept, but I don't have the time and I didn't do it. But he did this, all of these things. Okay, so you guys can check his channel and you can subscribe to his channel. I mean, you just go to his channel. If you like his videos or his ideas, everything, just give him subscriber, and I believe that you will be benefited. Even me, I watch his video. I really enjoy his videos. That is awesome, and some videos are very awesome, and that is all. So if you are interested, you can check his, I mean, his channel. I think it's ICT Pro Trader Path. I subscribed only two channel. One is ICT himself, I mean the Michael Huddleston, and another channel is this guy, this ICT Pro Trader Path. I really love his content. Okay, and the knowledge you giving us, we can't pay back to you in our whole life. No, 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 brother, don't talk like that way. Okay, last 2 days I'm watching you. You are best. Thank you, Praveen. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. And Obinabo, don't say that thing, okay? I will meet with you guys, everyone, whoever will be the millionaire. I will meet with you. I will find you and I will meet with you. I will I will ask a coffee from you. So you can't ignore me. It's not gonna happen, okay? I will be your shadow. I will be your shadow, okay? But bro, his voice and English difficult for me. I understand your English properly. It's because I am telling you the broken English, but I think he's in his video. I didn't check the subtitle. I don't know, but you can check the subtitle, okay? By using subtitle you will, I mean, it is helpful, brother. I'm telling you this is helpful. So if you are here to learn, you can check, okay? I'm not telling you that you have to do it, you have to do that. I'm just telling it's helpful. Even I love to watch his videos, I mean his contents. So you guys can check. It's up to you, okay, brother? Broke my HBK, yeah, Cody Cameroon. Happy birthday, Cameroon. I will wish later. Actually, I was when I will complete this, I will wish. Oh man, Provin. Oh, yeah, who the Provin? Provin, you broke his heart, man. So I think that's enough for today, and I'm really too tired today. I, if I am rude to you guys, please, I'm really sorry for that, and my apologize, my everything I'm telling you here. I care about you. That's why I'm telling. Okay. And if you are new, you can subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to give some kind of love or like. I think that's very helpful for YouTube algorithm. I don't understand if you guys give me love, and also Vinod also told me that if you give me the love or like or something, then it will be easier for YouTube algorithm to boost my channel or something like that. So it's up to you guys. If you think it's helpful, give me some kind of love or react something like that. Okay. Yes, Dada, we will meet one day. Yeah, obviously, Abhinav, I will never forget you guys. I will meet. Am I that bad in English? No, brother, you are not bad. Actually, I think in your channel you have the subtitle. I never check, but if it is there, that will be maybe. I mean, that will be better. I think. Okay. What happened? ICT Pro Trader Path. Praveen, you broke his heart, man. Mike George, I just subbed to Pro Trader Path. Sounds fine to me. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, obviously, I told you that. I also watch his videos. Some of his content I really love. I never. I am not. I mean, I love to learn from others. So I learn. I try to learn from everyone. That's why I told you to ask me the question. Whenever you guys ask me the question, I I get something. If I don't know that, I started to study about that question. If it is, I mean, if it is in my opinion, it is useful, then I started to study about that, and I try to reply you. Sometimes you will see whenever you will ask me some kind of question, I don't reply instantly. So I started to study about that and then try to give you the proper answer. Otherwise, I just ignore it. So please, if you guys you can check his channel. I think it's not, it will be helpful for you guys. Okay. JDTV, not rude, you are a great teacher. Oh man, I'm not a teacher, JD. I'm your brother, we are brotherhood. I'm not your teacher. You don't think I'm your teacher. I'm your brother. I wanna be your brother, because if I'm the teacher, then you will forget me. If I'm your brother, you will never forget me. Stephen, my challenges now are trading psychology. Are we able to talk about that? I will talk about psychology in Saturday or Sunday, okay? I mean, the day after tomorrow or Sunday. I have to start the silver bullet all together. I have to do it. And when I will start the, I mean, silver bullet, I have to talk about the psychology. And that will be more talking outside of the chart, like today. I'm just talking outside of the chart. I'm not talking about the price action for last half an hour, maybe something like that. Because psychology is something, if you don't know where you have to take your entry, that doesn't matter, you will be profitable. But if you don't know when you have to control your emotion, you will be the loser. Okay. So it is very important to talk about the psychology. Okay. Mike just love you, man. Okay, Abhinavo, you gave me so many love, man. If you were a girl, I would be happy, man. But you are my brother. I was kidding. Okay. Devin Forex, please always show your chart marks up. I do that, brother. I never hide anything. I do that. Okay. Yes, you were bad way for us. Ah, JD, till we meet, brother. JD, we will meet. I will meet all of you guys. Whenever you will be prosper in your life, you will start to earn lot of money. Don't forget to let me know, okay? And don't think I will stay in your home. I won't do that. I will stay in hotel, no problem. But I will meet all of you guys. That is my dream. That I will meet with my brothers. Wherever you will stay, I don't care. I will go to you. I will meet with you. Proterapath, let me know too because I might get some help from that live too. Who is live? What are you talking about? Brother from another mother doesn't make it anytime soon. I might make some videos about that if my brother mother doesn't make it anytime. What are you talking about, brother? I don't know. What are you talking? I don't. I mean, I'm just doing the live stream, nothing else. I didn't make anything. I think that's enough for today. It's more than enough, and I have wasted your time already, too many time. And I would like to finish for today. I mean, what is it called? Not finish. It should be maybe end for today. What is it called? I'm sorry for my broken English. Tell me, what is it called? I would like to complete for today. Uh, Trading psychology, Saturday live trading psychology. You wanna do that? Okay, then I will listen. Don't worry. You can stream, brother. No problem. Tomorrow what time? Provin, I will tweet. Okay, I will tweet if I get time. I will tweet to my Twitter, also to my Facebook. If I go to the live, because last 1 week, near about 1 week, yeah, I'm doing live every day. But I'm free right now. That's why I am able to do it. But I'm not sure tomorrow I can do it or not. So that's the thing. Wrap it up for today. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Okay. What your okay? My Saturday live, not Saturday live, brother. I'm not sure. I will try to do a live in Saturday or Sunday because I need a market which will be closed. I mean, not the open market. I need the closed market. So Saturday or Sunday will be the best. And I will tweet before the live, and I will tweet it. Okay, so you will know when I will do the live session. But in that session, trust me, you will learn more about, I mean, you will learn about psychology more than price action. Because for the silver bullet, you need the psychology. Except psychology, except the higher time frame, except everything. Silver bullet is kind of one strategy like macro, okay? But it is connected with everything. So it's little bit complicated, and that's all. Okay. So, what did you say? Until next, okay. Until next time, take care. Okay, so I would like to, I mean, hmm, I mean, I really want to wrap it up today for today. Until next time, take care. Cheers, brother. See you. Bye bye.